Yo, good evening, everyone. Good evening, friends, fellows, Inazuma 11 fanatics. Good evening to another Inazuma 11 Victory Road stream. Welcome, good to have you. Let me just organize one or two things here. Ooh, is that stream looking crispy or not? Wow. It's not. Why does it look like that, bro? Why does it look like that? But hello, good evening, fellas. Let me give you some music. There we go. We have sound. So, now that we're all here, and now that we're all seeing the stream, tell me what's the quality like, fellas? What's the quality like before I address everyone? Because I have looked into a few things as for stream quality. I know that my recordings are looking really crisp, most likely. I don't know what the stream's looking like, but let me see. The preview on the old YouTube doesn't look too hot, but it'll probably look a bit better once it's actually rendered and such. Okay. If everyone thinks it's good, then let me finally address everyone who is here. Good evening, Alan, Nico, Vinny, Panda, of course, Yami. Welcome. Welcome everyone to Inazuma 11 Victory Road, and tonight we have more viewer matches by popular demand, which actually you love to see. You actually love to see all of the people who want to play against me. This is an entirely new experience for me, people actually wanting to play against me. That sounds so sad, man. And Lucas as well. Goedenavond, Lucas. Goedenavond. No, that sounds really sad, but it's like, you know, at the beginning of this playthrough, it was like, we had like maybe 2 or 3 people, maybe 4, who wanted to play against me, but now we've genuinely got maybe 5 or 6, which is maybe even 7, dare I say, but probably not that many. I know there's one that will be joining in later. Freud probably will be joining in later, but it's very good to see. It's very heartening to see that people actually want to play this game, and they want to play against me, of all people, as well. I'm glad I'm able to provide a challenge or some sort of entertainment. Yeah, but rambling aside, I'm hoping that some things are fixed now that I've kind of looked around, I've poked around in all the stream settings that I can do. We're gonna see what the gameplay is gonna be like on my end once I actually start. But I know that my recordings at the very least should come out very crisp, so let's hope that the stream also comes out looking a bit more crisp than it has done in previous weeks, shall we say. But let me see. So, viewer matches. And there you go. There's Freud, right on the cue. Absolutely wild how I join, right as you say. I'm sure Freud will join later. Well. Beautiful. Yeah, viewer matches. So I think without further ado, I've collected my stuff from the advent calendar. So let's just open up a match, shall we? Let's just open up a room. Let's do compete online. Let's do lobby match. Yeah, I was disconnected because of the Steam update last time. That was also on a Tuesday. Now, of course, as you will all know, it is once again Tuesday. But those updates, I think they typically happen around like midnight my time. So we've got a crisp 3 hours, roughly. Okay, of course, only one password that really works for this. Mikanohashi. The fit is back. The bracelets are back. The goat was never gone in the first place. Okay, but room is open. The password is known to all of you guys. So, let's see. See who gets in first. Panda. Good reflexes. Alright, let me get Zeus Stadium. Let me get Sanctum Showdown and Duck Squiggin Barview. Alright, we're gonna see what kind of original teams you guys have put together tonight. Who are the new strikers? Question mark. The new... Okay, I'm gonna let you in on a little secret, Nico. The new strikers, they are not new to you. They are Burn and Matatagi. Yeah, I think someone mentioned it in like the pre-stream chat already. But they are just Matatagi and Burn. Yeah, but I guess I have more or less built them fully. Vinny is now coming online as well. Vinny online on stream. But yeah. Itching Nut. Light V Dark 5. Welcome Nitro, welcome to the stream. Good to have you. Okay, well, the room is already full. If you wanted to join, but the room is full, No worries. We're gonna cycle at some point. We're gonna cycle. Everyone is readying up, so I guess I might as well. Limburg. I'm playing as Limburg. Okay, I'm turning Super Tactics off. We're gonna see if Panda has done the same. So, Limburg as the first team to face the Fates squad tonight. Let's see what this match may bring. Will we see more Duff tonight? I think the chances are 100 against 1. In favor of Duff Dooley, of course. But, let's see. I have not done level cap. We actually never do level cap in these rooms because all of our teams are level 99. Unless someone explicitly requests it, I never do level cap. So, here we go. First match of the night. Fellas, get ready. Lock in. Limburg, as this team is called. Limburg, a region of the Netherlands, the southernmost region of the Netherlands. Often joked about, but this team certainly looks interesting. This looks like just a collection. Alright, let's give this thing a look. Let's see how it goes. The only place with mountains. It's true. It's true. The only place in the Netherlands with a mountain. The only mountain in the Netherlands, in fact. And fellas, great news. My gameplay is buttery smooth. You'll love to see it. Okay, let's see what we can do against Midori. We can actually win with Yashiro. Burak, come here. Okay. First phase of the match is, of course, going to be mainly scouting. This is a completely new team that we're up against. And it looks like we are going to be running into a lot of defensive moves. But fortunately, we got the Goat Gandaras, who really does not care about any of that. And so what that means is we can get a cheap little curve shot off. Which will give us an early start, I suppose. Panda with another awesome team, undoubtedly. Just in general, you love to see people repping their favorite characters. That's always my favorite thing about the Inazuma 11 custom teams. When people don't actually resort to using the meta characters, but they use their favorite little scrunklies that they love and they cherish. Just like I have done with my main team. Okay, so this is Go to Hell. I think... Oh, Gandaras actually loses that. That's interesting. He wins against Tabit with Heavy Baby, but then he proceeds to lose. Vinny is booting up the game like 15 times. That's insane. Oh, yeah, fumbled. And that's a Keshin. Okay, not much I can do about that, to be completely honest. Armor fight Zanark with Zhuang Wu is pretty cool, actually. You'll love to see that. That's an original one as well. Everyone always goes with Ashtaroth, but that's the other version. It's I don't recall what the other version is called. Red Prison. The one guy with Red Prison. Okay, so let's see. Well, let me start off easy. Let me not pull out all the plugs just yet. Just gauge the situation, dip our toes a little bit. Zodiac, that is exactly what I was looking for. Thank you guys, appreciate it. Ashtaroth is the one that... oh, what a pass. Beautiful. Ashtaroth is the one that Asta has, right? Asta from the Chronostones film. Okay, good defense by Morimura. And a clean pass to Gandaras. You'll love to see that. Now, I would love to get some tension. Of course, Belial has just used the move, so I think we're good to just pass. And now I want to watch out for the defense, I suppose. I was just about to give the pass, but I suppose they will not let me. Okay. Gonna pass it back, and I think we can do a cheeky little chip shot. Ryugel with a beautiful display of telekinesis, being able to move the ball while it's already behind him. Okay, that's another 3,000, roughly. So we are getting into the range where we can score with just about anything. Which is good, we gotta keep up the tension. And the pressure. Pressure, more importantly. Very brave sliding tackle. And the wall. I'm pretty sure that guy, but that's a guy, by the way, from the Destroyers. He has Blitzbridge. Unless Panda has built him to be a little bit different, a little bit quirky. Okay, Rodan is heading straight for Morimura. I don't like that per se. Fair enough. Fair enough. We got Tobitaka in position, so that's good. Need someone central as well. Kazanrai! Yeah, okay. I'm so sad he doesn't do the little spin anymore that he did in the anime. Like, why'd they take that away from him? Okay, so that's one for me. I think I should be there. Okay, I am there. That's good. So Kazanrai, surely I can get that. With a wall for one, that's more enough. That guy, that's a guy. Did I call him a she? Okay, to be fair. Can anyone confirm? Like when we first looked at that Destroyer's Defender, we all thought it, right? We all thought that was a girl. Also, Kusaka somehow lost. I mean, I guess it is fabled Priska, so that is valid actually. So I'm gonna have to play a little bit more defensively now. Morimura is right there, so if she can get there in time, which she cannot yet. Okay. Dokonjo Club, awesome. That's Yashiro and Tobitaka. Tobitaka in the middle, good positioning. I guess the wall is buffering for a second. No, actually, it's just at my goalkeeper. Okay. Somehow that ball is at Ayano already. But that's fine, I think I just canched this, yeah. But that's the Xanax Outsiders version of this guy as well. That's interesting. Speaking of Xanax Outsiders, they introduced, like with the new difficulties, they also introduced higher difficulty levels for the gate battles. Which I tried one, and well, they're essentially just, you know, they're the same kind of difficulty as, oh, he might Blitz. Nope, never mind, we got that. They're the same kind of difficulty as the Ultra Hero battles, but they're just called Ultra Gate battles instead. But it's, yeah. Okay, there we go. The 1-0. Cheeky little chip shot by Ryuga. Always reliable. All reliable. Your game's not opening, Vinny? Yeah, I could tell. I could tell by the way you pulled up the game like 5 separate times. It keeps showing up because we're friends on Steam. Oh, you actually got my ass. Fair enough. Well played. You gotta bring Yashiro up there. Yashiro is in a good position. He can get that. He did in fact not get that. And there's Priska with the Magician's Box. Okay, that's wood, so... Priska herself is fire, I'm decently certain. But I think I can do trigger. And then maybe with an Ichiojo we get there. Vinny once again is playing Inazuma 11 Victory Road. Okay, Ichiojo will get us there, that's good. Love to see that. The trigger as well to up the power of the castle walls. Okay, and that's an early lead in the first half. We'd like to see that, and there's the goat. There is the goat, Hoshi. It's not ungodly hot anymore. Yeah, same here. I think today was peak 23 degrees, I think, 23, 24. Which honestly, that's really nice. It's a really nice temperature. You can just cycle home with long pants. Not that I, you know, voluntarily am wearing long pants during summer, but... Here's the thing, dress code at work, unfortunately. The dress code at work is to wear long pants, and it's not great. It's not great. I know the east of Europe, yeah, Nico's already pointing it out, the east of Europe is really getting battered right now by the warm weather, so... You hate to hear that for them, for our eastern brother. Holy shit, okay, we just got an entirely new lineup here, okay. We got the two Teikoku girls from Victory Road, except for the reserve goalkeeper. Who is the Northern Fang main goalkeeper, of course. Once again, I've been beaten. I've been beaten in a battle of wits. That's okay. Is it happening again? It may just happen again. Well, this time it's just brute strength that's beating me, but that's fine. It's still very warm? Yeah, I believe that immediately, Yami. I mean, I read in the news... that you had, like, the warmest day was, what was it, 40.5 degrees, I think, at max yesterday? Not yesterday, Sunday. Which, to be fair, yeah, that's awful. That's what we had on Friday, essentially, last Friday. And it was one of the worst experiences I've ever had in my life, not gonna front. Okay, let me actually form up here. Now the Dokonjo Club. And that's going back as well. So I think Morimoto will have to be here and Tobitaka, depending on where Penguin the Parade. Depending where this shot goes. And even then, still, I think I'm a little pressed for tension, so I don't see myself stopping this anytime soon with 1600 KP. Is it even being passed again? Yikes. Yikes. That is what you hate to see. But okay, well, it didn't say it disconnected me, so I suppose it wasn't on my end. Which, it's still unfortunate. Still unfortunate, Panda. We can have a redo. Unfortunate. The Inazuma 11 servers... Oh, almost went into a ranked match. Yeah, brother. I know. It's terrible. It's terrible. The Inazuma 11 Victory Road servers... You know, if they want to keep pushing out these updates, they really have to do something about these servers. Which supposedly, I think they're doing with the Victory Road tournament being introduced soon, but it's, yeah. It's just not ideal, it's not what you want to see. But I'm putting up a new lobby. Same password as usual, of course. There we go. Yeah, well. Let's try that again, shall we? Panda has dibs on playing, since she didn't get to finish her match against me. But yeah, temperatures, the heat wave is moving eastward. Which, yeah, again, feel very sorry for our Eastern brothers, Eastern European brothers and sisters, and people who identify otherwise, of course. Okay, last spot, leave that one open for Panda if you can. And aside from that, you should be good to just join the spectators. Today is not cold here, Vinny. That's good. You love to hear that. You have been suffering because of the cold, ironically. Which we, over here, would thrive in, personally. The cold, quote-unquote, which is like, what, 20 degrees Celsius for you? Okay, but here we go again. Second try against Limburg. Yeah, the perception of hot and cold between South America and Europe is... it's just ludicrous. It's absolutely insane. What you guys call cold, and we guys, you know, we just call that summer temperatures. I had hoped since we had rain in the morning. See, supposedly we were supposed to have some rain this afternoon over here. But that didn't happen. But I suppose the rain hasn't helped much with the temperatures, then. At any rate, just be sure to drink enough, of course. I don't need to be the one telling you that, obviously, but drink a lot. Just put on a fan or air conditioning if you can. Unfortunately, Europe is not really designed to handle heat very well. But we gotta do what we can. We gotta just sit through this, and then a better summer is up ahead, surely. Alright, opponent selecting. This is also the reality of these online matches. A little bit of lag is inherent, unfortunately, for the time being. Brazen pass back to Ayano, and then the limpest pass that I've seen in a long while. And a Hisatsu against me. Now, Tobitaka does have elemental advantage, but that doesn't matter because she has a Hisatsu. Midori has a Hisatsu. That's okay. Early loss, that is honestly my bad. I was fooling about a little bit too much. Kyobo head goes hard as fuck on Midori, actually. I'm definitely going to steal that. I'm pretty sure she had it in Galaxy too, in her base sat, so that's a cool nod. At the same time, it just goes really hard on her. I mean... let's see, Kyobo head, so I can just do Mugen no Kabe. Should be fine. Midori does have elemental advantage, but that's alright. I don't think it should be that bad. Yeah. For the time being, that is manageable. And we're just gonna, boom. Blast it up there. Okay. And I just randomly lose the ball, because I'm not allowed to pass, according to the game. Yeah. The old shuffle always works out. Go, my Hoshi. Kokoro no junbi wa? Yeah, where am I going? You're gonna have to wait to find out. Opponent selecting. Minori also had Menacing Glare, that's true. Oh, maybe I am confusing it for Menacing Glare, not gonna lie. I know she had one of Kusaka's moves, so definitely Menacing Glare. Okay, Hoshi has a Kashin, so we can get past the Defender for now. We can get past the Blitz Bridge Fanboy for now. Any day now. Any day, Hoshi will be able to get into the goalkeeper box. There we go. We're there. Okay. And there's no one here to help her, so she'll have to go solo. That's fine. At very least, the route is entirely clear for Hoshi to fire off a shot. A headbanger. You just remembered you can't use your main team since you're leveling characters up, Alan? You gotta level up those characters fast then, mate. Gotta level them up real fast. We tried to play against each other last time, right? With your main team? At the very least, something along those lines comes to mind now. Okay, that's a good castle wall. That's a very good castle wall, in fact. I will take back that ball, though, since Gandaras wasn't actually stopped by that. That's good. We have free reign now. Now, what I would love to do is to see if this works. Yes! Cinema. Cinema. Cinema Gandaras. There it is. Beautiful curve shot. They may have nerfed it, but it still has its use, clearly. Goalkeeper getting a bit too far out of her goal there. I saw that. Meet the sniper. There he is. That's him. Gandaras Baran. Okay, heavy baby. Equally matched here. But of course, Matatagi's not a dribbler. He's a forward. He's a striker. And that is fine. Have to take it as it comes. That one, Yashiro will pick up pretty handily. Xenarch does have that. That is fair. That presents a bit of an issue. I'm not going to try to do anything against that. Now what that means is that I really need to get... Oh, Tobitaka, my legend, my hero. Love to see that. Yeah, that's mine. Thank you. That's mine. I got that. Hello? Okay, I did not got that, apparently. So, let me just... Mugen no Kabe. So I guess I can't catch the high passes. But I can get a save. Rodon hanging in the air there. Beautiful. What a beautiful image. Alright. Priska, once again. Okay, she expected me to go inside. That's fair. Stood her ground. Stood her ground effectively. This is a long shot, apparently. Well, you can't? Hold on, you can't actually... You can't catch with the keeper walk anymore? Really? Why would they do this? What possible use is there for that change? Who does that impact? Like, the 3 people who even move their goalkeeper to begin with. It's like, it makes sense that... Okay, that's a good block, actually. It's a good castle wall. It makes sense that you wouldn't be able to get the passes that set up for bicycle kicks, of course, because they're too high up, but surely the ground passes are like the lower ones you should be able to still catch. Well, if it's true what you say, I believe you. I believe my chat unconditionally. On matters of gameplay changes. Then that is kind of rough, actually. I don't know if I like that, to be honest. A lot of people move their goalies, unironically. Okay, fair enough. Well, I mean, it is just a valid thing to do. If it's in the game, you know, if it's in the game. No, honestly, I didn't expect that to be so popular. I mean, brother. Tough. That is rough. Okay. Well, Panda, it seems like our match is not meant to happen tonight. For some reason. Who are these people that I'm getting, though? Who are these seasonal players that I'm getting? Okay, she has a pretty cool design, I guess. I know this guy, I guess, but... Yeah, well, Victory Road, the perfect game. It's true. It's true. I really can't wait for them to introduce some kind of server system, but... Literal caveman Wi-Fi here. Yeah, tough. Okay, well... Then let me... No, not Commander Ladder. Come on, who wants that? No one is actively playing that. Lobby match. Going back down once again. Create private lobby. And once again, the password will be Mikana. Okay. Unfortunate. Caveman Wi-Fi. You do not love to hear it. Panda and I live so far apart from each other. It's true. It's really hard to connect. Like, I think at most we live like 45 minutes away from each other. As the crow flies. So, it's pretty rough. Yeah, it's pretty rough. But you know how it is. Happens. Okay, Itching Nut. Welcome back in. because you live in an apartment and when there's more than one thing on the Wi-Fi it explodes. Okay, yeah, that's tough. You hate to hear that. Okay, well then let's give some other people some time to trickle in here, but then I'll play a match against Nico. Itching nut. Classic. But yeah, it's the servers are so rough. Like, I think like the only thing that's really, well, that's an exaggeration on forehand, but the big thing keeping Inazuma 11 Victory Road online mode back, right, is the fact that there's just no functioning servers. Like, you're not playing on servers. I'm pretty sure you're playing peer-to-peer, which makes it very dependent on how your Wi-Fi actually is. Which, yeah, that's tough. It's tough when you live in an apartment, for example. But, okay. Light v Dark, welcome back. And we got 3 people in. If anyone else wants to join, do so now. Within the next 30 seconds, I will start the match. Which, I'm not wearing a watch, so I don't know why I'm looking at my wrist. I'm counting in my head, I suppose. But yeah, I'll be giving Nico a chance then, be giving Nico a run. Hopefully for his money, but probably not, knowing how this has gone historically. But alright, I think that is about 30 seconds, so let's get going. Ikkyo, come on. This happens for Dead by Daylight as well sometimes. The Wi-Fi is so shit there that if your mom has Netflix open or something, it breaks. That is terrible. Really, is it that bad? Damn. Okay, but yeah, best of luck, Nico. Best of luck. Let's see what this match has to offer. Let's see if I can actually do anything meaningful against your Haizaki in goal this time. Hoshi and Burn leading the charge. Both fire-type players, of course, against Haizaki on goal, who is wood element. So, if all is right, this should work out in my favor. But again, historically, it has never worked out in my favor. Or not never, but not many times. There was a short period in time where I was consistently actually playing well against Nico, and then I kind of started shitting the bed again. But yeah, let's see how it goes. Also, I have to say, I'm very pleasantly surprised by how smooth the gameplay has been. Because, what is that? That is not Haizaki on goal. Is that Oksu Seiji on goal? Is this the one and only Oksu Seiji? Holy shit, it's Oksu Seiji. Huge development. What are we doing? What are we doing? That's... woof. That is... that is rough. How does that even happen, man? That... what the fuck was that? That is a great question. Holy shit, what is your team, bro? I'm seeing characters that I've not seen. Where'd they come from? Okay, Gandara's got that, fortunately, but... I'm sorry, Nico. You got robbed there. Like, you literally got robbed there. No question asked. Okay, Hoshi with the beautiful dribble. And now we're back up there. In there like swimwear. Okay, Burn and Oksu can have their fair standoff now. Tactic activation with lag. If that's what did it, if that's what did Nico in, that is going to be the most tragic thing. But yeah, it seems like the goals tonight are being very interesting. I mean, the curve shot one was just, you know, it was planned, so that one's valid. Okay, Morimura's got that, but I'm pretty sure that having Tiger T up against Morimura is not a great matchup, I'm not gonna lie. Tension drain, most likely as well. I'm gonna keep a close eye on my tension. I'm probably losing the ball anyway, so yeah. Okay, no tension drained, fortunately. And now I'm up against Gojin. I'm up against Gojin. Okay, and a pass back. 75%. Okay, it's Gandara's, come on. Tobitaka? Yeah, we got that. Okay, good. The scrambles, we can actually make something happen. Okay, fair enough. Capture ground. Well done. I respect that. Okay. Blocking the ball, blocking my defenders. That's crazy. Ooh, Solar Nexus. Okay. Oh, is that one of the... It's one of the Orient players, right? I forget what team he's from. Australia? Probably from Australia. That seems about right. But let's see. Keeper's Grip. We have enough Hyper Energy. So I can do that. And then I think against Solar Nexus, just a Mugen no Kabe. That'll do it, I think. Shining Satan's Keeper? That's possible. I actually don't know. Frankly, I care very little about Orion. I mean, Freud is here, so Freud will probably be able to tell us. But... Okay, that's a great pass. Over to the line. All the way to the line. Now, Cricket is blocking my path, ominously. The 1 in 3. Nagumo. Never lucky. It is what it is. That's mine. And once again getting blocked. Okay, it seems that may just be a strategy to do it like that. Tension drain on Gojin, that makes sense. I had a feeling. But yeah, that's a valid strat, I suppose. Well, I don't have tension anyway, so let me just move, I wanted to say, but... Alright, Reika, what do you have to offer? Enough to surpass Hoshi, evidently. Okay, got that. Against Nico, for some reason, like, everything is now just running buttery smooth as well. Ignited Steel, okay. Ignite Steel! Okay, Vinny finally started playing Inazuma 11 Victory Road. Now it popped up in the top left for me. Probably not for you, but it did for me. Oh, that is a good pass to Tiger T. Jesus Christ. Okay. Nothing I can do against that. But I have a feeling this is not... There's no going to the goal directly. Let's go. Tiger T with, like, the Shining Satan Skullkeeper. It is going to the goal directly. Okay. Well, I can't do Mugen no Kabe. High Beast Fang will be neutral, so might as well. Of course, Tiger T, Elemental Advantage against Ayano, but that's fine. For the time being, that is fine. Okay. No stamina. I really should work on the old stamina management, not gonna lie. But that's fine. We're up against Angelo. You know what? I don't have tension anyway. 35%? Yeah, we got that. Boom, lock in. Never lucky. Okay, okay. There's no one there. Okay, fair enough. That's a good long pass. And that's a cash-in. That is Apollo. Okay, I see you. I don't think I can do much against that, to be honest, but I'm also not sure if this is going to get up to a level where I can not stop it with Ayano. Unless this is being chained, which it may very well be. Okay, so I cannot block this, surely. No, because I don't have Keeper's Grit. Yeah, so I'm just gonna let this go. There's nothing I could have really done. Well played, Nico. Well played. That was a good long pass. Damn. Defense was not prepared for that. But also the rubber band effect. The rubber band effect of the strikers catching up to the ball is incredible. It's so fast. But okay. Yeah, realistically, it should have been 1-0. Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. Solar Nexus is Taio's move from the Chronostones movie? Yeah, that's true. Solar Flax. That's true. That's Astor's signature move in Orion. Of course, it's called something else, right? Sunrise Blitz in Japanese, which is a much better move name, if you ask me. But we'll be doing a little bit of counter picking here, which, you know, maybe a bit scummy against literal Oxuseiji, but we're just gonna see how this works out. They say never change a winning team, but we're not winning. We're drawing currently, so... Okay, that's a good tackle. And a good pass. We will get caught off guard by you. Okay, but I think we'll be good. Yeah. Picked the wrong side, I think, probably on accident, but... And that's a great pass. You love to see that. Okay, here we go. So, Oxuseiji, let's see what you got. Here we go. Hayabusa Guraido! Let's see. Now I have the elemental advantage against Oxu for once. In all my matches against Vinny, I never had the elemental advantage against Oxu because of Ayano. But now the tables have turned. Let's see how this goes. A Kashin. Daji. Okay. Okay. Putting one of Vinny's least favorite Kashins on his favorite character is insane work. But you know what? Fair enough. That does block it, so... Okay, he's waiting for all the players to spread out, I suppose. Which, that is valid. Okay, 62%. Hoshi, we got this shit. Lock in. We do not got that shit. That's fine. Kusaka has got this covered. Okay, fine pass, fine pass. I've got the defense stanced up. I have not got the defense stanced up, clearly. Well, Yashiro might get there. He did not in fact get there. That's fine. Aino's preparing to jump, and he has jumped. Ball is firmly in the net, by the way. But let's give it some time. Come on. Okay. Mugen no Kabe. Give it some time to buffer, apparently. Another good play by Nico, and that's a breach. That is a breach. Yikes. Okay. Rough. Rough. But that means I have to get one more shot off on Oxu. Which I think should be fine. Should be doable. Especially since Matatagi still has his totem. Okay. Well, he's almost certainly playing for the tension drain, which is fine, because I don't actually need tension for this play. Watch the shit. Watch the shit, Chief. Turia! And it's gone past the wall. There it is. That's all we need. Potentially has tension for another move, but we'll have to see. Okay, there it is. That's the 2-2, the equalizer, by Matatagi, as expected. Which is good. Now I have no tension, which is fine. Aside, I know I'm running with no tension anyway, so I'm kind of on the back foot as soon as I come up against Gojin. Anyway, Matatagi's taking that real quick. Thank you. Let me get another shot in. Cheeky little shot in. Boom. Setting up for a potential 3-2. The Flame Fortress is a good move, of course. Amps up the KP. It's a classic. Holy shit, aura farming Oxu Seiji. It is just peak, I'm afraid. Shinjitsu no Oguchi. Okay. Nico's giving me some time to regain my stamina, which very much appreciated. Now let's see. Does Reika... Reika does in fact have a cash-in, as I expected. Brynhilde. Okay, fair enough. Okay, that was a good interception by Hoshi. Ideally I want to play it to Yashiro, I think, for the 56. Yeah, that's nice. And then immediately get caught. But he should not have hyper energy anymore. He shouldn't be able to do a cash-in, so I can do this for free and get past. Pretty sure that also helps in my defense. Now the question is, can I pass quickly enough? Yes, in fact I can. And Hoshi is just a little too crazy. Reika is almost certainly coming for my ass, so yeah, that's fair. Ref? Foul? Okay, why is the ball there? The ball is not there anymore. I don't know what's happening, to be completely honest, but I'm almost there, and that's what matters. Okay, play it to Matatagi. Yeah, this is never going to work out, but a 24%? Boom. I mean, that would have been offside regardless, but... Okay, it's the final minutes of this game that are going to decide it. Tsubusu. I don't think it's going to happen. I don't think I ever get to do Fortress of Despair. Yeah, I never get to do Fortress of Despair. There's always something, man. I want to use it so bad. It's such a cool move, but I never can. Okay, then. Fine. Amp up my defense. And let me not take any chances, actually. Okay, let's go into you. With the Fortissimo. That's fair. How far is this going? That is going pretty far. I have a Kusaka in there. So if I can block this in one, that's good. That will help considerably. Now let's see if this does anything. I don't think it's enough. I don't think it's going to get far enough even. This is probably going to get blocked midway through the pitch. Maybe by Angelo already even. No, but by Beluga certainly. Beluga has something. No. So unless this is a breach, this match is ending in a tie, which is fine. I'm okay with that. Yeah, that's fair. Well played. Well played by Nico. Well played by Oxuseiji. The GOAT on goal. Love to see that. Well played, Nico. Well played. That was a good match. And you know what? You would have won that. If I didn't get that goal at the start for whatever reason. Yeah, by any stretch of the imagination, you should have absolutely won this. I don't know why you didn't, to be honest. I'm really not sure what happened, but I will absolutely take it. I will absolutely take it. GG. That was a good game. That was unironically a good game. Okay. So, we've done that. Who's up next? Should I open up another spot in the room? Are there more people who want to join? I will open it regardless. But yeah, it was a good first match. Absolutely was a good first match. First full match as well. And again, it seems like the trouble with my game lagging while I streamed this has been resolved. So we love to see that. Absolutely do love to see that. Yeah, anyone who wants to play, you can just slot in right now. No worries at all. It's first come, first serve. I mean, I just played against Nico, so Light v Dark, I think that's Alan. Alan, if you want to play, then let's get going. We can get match rolling right now. Well, I guess I might as well play some music while we wait. Let's see, let me actually just play this. Smooth stream, good vibes. You're happy? That's good. I'm happy too. I'm liking the fact that things are working. I very much enjoy that, in fact. There it is. There's Alan's team. Okay, Dark Wolf. Sorry for saying fuck you. Nah, that's fine. That's fine. No worries. No worries, Nico. I understand. The emotions in football, they always climb very easily. Especially when this kind of shit happens. Getting cheese out of a goal like that, no. Like, I wouldn't like to draw that way either, to be completely honest. Okay, but Alan, let me get ready. And let's get going. Let's see what this team's all about. You'll rejoin in a bit, Panda? That's fine. That's fine. See, I don't know if you being a spectator causes issues. It's like, maybe because of the Wi-Fi. I don't know if that actually directly influences anything, but... Alright, Dark Wolf, we are back. I'm pretty sure we tried this last time, and then halfway through the match, we got cocked. Got cocked by the Steam update, so... see if it works out this time. My OC versus yours. Well, I think undoubtedly yours has more aura. With the Heterochromia and the double scar, yeah, I mean, that's anime protagonist. The pinnacle of anime protagonist. But okay. Good luck, Alan. Okay, well, we're here. Yeah, of course. Little guy is trying to block me. And Emerico. Okay, good. Now what I do is I pop a cavalry advance immediately to get the early head start. And just a Galactic Gigafall for the raw power, I think. You're surprised with the pass you were making, Nico? They were good passes. Like, Jesus Christ. The one pass to the Shining Satan's goalkeeper. Just right up into my box. Yeah, that was... the goalkeeper box. That was a ludicrous pass. Absolutely insane work, but... it's good. That makes it interesting. Keeps us both on our toes, I suppose. Sasanese! Han-chan. Let's see what you can do. See, here's the thing, right? People have been... I saw some of you guys saying in, like, the pre-stream chat that was like, oh, does he have new strikers? Did he finally finish both of his guys fully? No. The answer to both of those is no, technically. For people who have been at the Inazuma Nights, of course, you've seen Matatagi and Burn plenty of times. They didn't play a lot in the last viewer matches stream, which by now is a few weeks ago, I'm decently sure. Because they weren't fully trained yet. But they are in essence fully built now. At the very least, they have the moves that I want them to have, and they have the beans. They do not have the equipment yet, because equipment is a bitch to come by in this game, unfortunately. I wish they would lower the cost for some of the equipment. But okay, I think this should be the 1-0. Gandares has an open goal, essentially, with Sylvia, Aki on 43 KP. So that's good. We love to see that. 1-0. Okay, solid start. You think this stream is bugged? Oh, it's good now. Okay. Read that a little too late, I think, but... I mean, I think it's honestly just average YouTube being average YouTube. If we thought Discord was bad at hosting things... Holy shit, you have this girl? Wait, you have the scouts? That's awesome. I love this girl. Her last name is Momoy as well. Wait, Airi Momoy? Hold on. Project Sekai reference? No one except me and Yami are gonna understand that, I think. But that's fine. Okay, Morimura, get that. Morimura! Just barely missed. Okay. Ooh, hold on. With Yuka? Okay. I didn't even notice Yuka was on your team. Let's see. I think... Wall for one. Your YouTube keeps lagging today, Nico. Surprisingly, my stream lags the least. W. We love to see that. Okay, and I think... Just a... Does a regular wall not do it? My hubris. Hold on. Does a regular wall not do it? Is this my hubris? Ooh, my hubris. Ooh, my hubris. But the Hoshi. Surely Hoshi gets this. 411 attack with a heavy baby, that should be enough. Come on. Yeah, that's enough. Okay, thank you, Hoshi. All part of the plan. Just use as much tension, of course, to get the tension gauge up. Here we go. Burning Overdrive. We have 2 full bars of Hyper Energy, so we might as well use them. They're not going to fill up beyond the 2 bars, so... Let's get this going. Ha! Gonui Sin! I think I want to use a different team next time you try. We'll see if Limburg gets to have a proper showing. Do I want Limburg to get a proper showing? You know, any Netherlands representation, even if it is Limburg, you know, you love to see it. Okay. I'm looking at my face cam right now. It's getting a little dark outside. The sun is starting to set, believe it or not. Almost 10 PM. Sun is starting to set. Peak summer. I should probably turn on a light. Decently soon. Why does it go straight? Okay, that's fine. It went over the wall, curved over the wall. That's all we need. That's the 2-0. So let me use this opportunity to turn on some lights. Okay, that's one. And then probably in, I want to say like 15 to 20 minutes, I might have to close my shutters, but we'll see about that. Probably do it in the downtime between matches. But this is a solid start. Good interception by Sakurazaki immediately. Whoa, almost ran into cannon there. Sakurazaki wins that. The sun sets there at 10 PM. Yeah, yeah. I mean, during summer, yes, it absolutely does. Does it not in Brazil? During summer? I mean, surely the sun sets late over there, right? At some point? Like, it's not just over here. It's not a thing exclusive to Europe, I'm pretty sure. I mean, it's pretty common over here, yeah, that the sun just sets at, like, 10 PM. I think, but then again, we are, like, in the period of the year when the sun sets the latest. But from here on, we just had, like, the longest day where the sun was, I think, up for 16 hours. Okay, and I actually have to... 112 attack is rough. But yeah, we have the Overburst Cosmic Blaster. With my stupid-ass Space Twins, you love to see that. The latest it sets there is 8 PM. Wow, okay. Another thing learned. I mean, no, over here it actually... Well, it depends on the region as well, right? Because over here in the Netherlands, it tends to stay... The sun tends to stay up a lot longer than, for example, in Poland. Because during winter, for example, like when I went to Poland for the first time during winter, I was really surprised by how early the darkness set in, you know? Because back home, when it's winter, over here, the sun tends to set at maybe like 6:30, 7 PM. Sometimes 6 PM, you know, when it's like really deep into winter. But then in Poland, it would start getting dark at 4:30 or 5 PM, you know? So, it depends, even within Europe. Really. But over here, it tends to be quite late. Like I said, we just had the longest day, which is Midsummer, as they call it in Swedish, I'm pretty sure, Norwegian. One of those. Which is the longest day of the year. The sun is up for, I think, 16 years over here. 16 years, that's a really long time. 16 hours, of course. So yeah, there's that. I'm actually gonna use... I'm gonna premiere Hershel Layton on the viewer matches stream, I think. Might as well. Bata being brought in favor of, or rather, in place of Yuka. Okay, okay. But yeah, it's interesting. I think it's like, I don't really know how to explain it. Obviously, the sun sets in the east. So the further west you are, I suppose the earlier the sun sets. I think that's sound logic. So for the Netherlands, it tends to set later than for, say, Poland again. Oh, Victoria, yeah, I have... Well, I just got enough hyper energy. I don't think I'll win this, but... No, I shouldn't have won that realistically, so that's fair. There she is, the Triumph Goddess, Victoria. Unfortunately, I have myself up here in defense. Okay, that's fair. Morimura, reposition. Morimura is there. Do I use that? I don't think I need to. I think it's fine if I just use a deep jungle. And then Tobitaka's there as well, I think. Yeah, Tobitaka just has that. Okay, that's good. Then a long pass to Professor Layton. Well, 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 there he is. You are not ready for Professor Layton to make his grand debut. Unless you have a Keshin. Nope, here it is. Here it is. Bam, bam, bam! Absolute cinema. With Hoshi and Professor Layton. It's so fucking cool. I need to do the perfect logic, or the winning logic with Layton at some point. And I need it to be with Hoshi, actually. Oh boy, I'm being sliding tackled. We're not gonna let that happen. Parkour attack! Yeah, Morimura's little noises as well. Morimura is just so adorable. Like, she's such a good and cute character. And I'm sad that there's not more people who, like, express that. I'm sure that people like her in cohesion with Kusaka, right? But, yeah, it's just isolated. I don't think there's a whole lot of people who like Morimura. Especially not boys, you know? But, well... And probably, you know, to be honest, back when I was first watching Inazuma 11, if I had watched Inazuma 11 Go Galaxy at the time that I was, you know, 15 or 16, I first started really getting into Inazuma 11, I probably wouldn't have enjoyed Morimura either. But nowadays, you know, it's different. Nowadays, different character arcs scratch my itch, so to speak. Okay, lock in. We go Black Dawn. Oh, I want to use Black Dawn. Absolutely. Come on. With Professor Layton, too. It just keeps getting better, actually. It just keeps getting better. Every move that Professor Layton is involved in, it just becomes 150% more peak. Panda, you like Morimura more than Kusaka? Okay, interesting. I mean, it's just like I said, right? Different characters for different people. It's, Okay, hold on. This is his time. This is his time. Come on, come on, come on. Surely. Ah, with the Ryugel, okay. Winning logic. I mean, that's fine. With Ryugel, actually, it kind of works with Ryugel. But we're not done yet. Watch this shit. Insta burst. Professor Hershel Layton. And here it is, the finishing move. Tell him, Professor Layton. Excalibur! How's the World Cup going for you? Fuck you, Roy. Fuck you. And yourself. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. For legal reasons, that is a joke. No, Roy, it's tragic, but honestly, we did not deserve to win that match yesterday. Holy peak. Holy Professor Layton peak, though. Oh my god. It's only 4-0. Ronaldo will make us lose to Croatia. I would love to see it. If this is just a tournament where all the underdogs win, which honestly I wouldn't say Morocco was the underdog at any point during our game against them, but if this is just an underdog tournament, I will absolutely take that. You know, just have Cabo Verde win against Argentina, you know? Just make it happen. It'll be really fucking funny. We'd finally have an interesting World Cup for once, not gonna lie. Own penalty goal? Well, if you're referring to Bart Verbrugge, I mean... I guess, yes, it was an own goal by technicality. It was just really unfortunate, and he couldn't do anything about it. Like, he was just landing, his foot jerked, and it hit the ball, what was behind his back. He really practically had the ball, which makes it even more tragic, to be honest. But Bart Verbrugge played an exceptional game. Just, yeah, the penalty shootouts, they were absolutely tragic. That was like the the least impressive penalty shootouts I've seen in my rich 25-year-old life. It's... how do you hit like 3 consecutive goals next to the goal or hitting the post, you know? It's... I don't know, it was a wild ride, full of emotions. I stayed up till 3 AM to watch that match, up to 6 AM in the end. Well, I had to get up for work at 7 AM. It's been a rough night, and a rough day, actually. But, well... you know, you gotta support the Orange Army when you can. Unfortunately, the orange kit has been securely stashed away again for the time being, because we are not doing anything. We're not doing anything anymore. The golden age of Dutch football has passed a long time ago. Okay, did we use a stalwart suppression, or why was that number like exactly equally matched? There must have been... okay, there is a stalwart suppression. Yeah. Okay, I missed. I missed. What am I doing? I'm not paying attention. Okay, match ended. All right. GG, Alan. Thank you for playing. Thank you for playing against me. Let me address some of these messages here. Paraguay was amazing. Let's go Paraguay. Yeah, they knocked out Germany, which is probably the biggest upset of the tournament for now. I mean, except maybe Cabo Verde drawing against Spain in the qualifiers, but the group stage, rather. Oh, hold on. Hold up. Who's this girl? Moves like a butterfly, dazzling fans with elegant place and their tendrils watchful eye. She has a decently cool design, actually. Kind of cheering against Morocco because of how toxic the audience was. See, that's the problem. I feel like that's the problem with a lot of, like, countries, especially when you go to, like, South American countries. I think Brazil excluded. Brazil are, like, a really wholesome fan base. But when you go to, for example, fan bases like Argentina, Uruguay, you get some really, really toxic fan bases. And I think that reflects in the players' attitudes as well, unfortunately. The day for Dutch people in general, given most haven't slept. That is a very fair question, Rara. For me personally, it's been decently rough. I mean, I had 4 hours of sleep total, which, you know, it's not terrible. It could have been a lot better, obviously, because I slept 3 hours in advance, and then I slept 1 hour afterwards, because of the extended time, because of the overtime. Yeah, it's been a rough night, it's been a rough day, just very low on energy, but I feel my energy coming back again now that I'm playing Inazuma 11, so that's a good thing at the very least. The Dutch team loves throwing. The Dutch team loves not being a good representation of how fanatic our fanbase is. See, speaking of fanbases, oh my god. Is this what your message is referring to? With that said, before we start, I just want to say this community's been absolutely wonderful and I'm very grateful. This is my thank you, for real this time. We're gonna see about that, Panda. We're gonna see about that. I saw some characters that I like. I saw Gandares. I saw Tsutomu even. I forget if that's actually his name. I think it is. The guy from the SP Fixers, of course. And Tobitaka up front. But we're gonna see. We're gonna see. Morimura, Kusaka, Tobitaka. This is actually just unironically my entire team. Is this unironically just my entire team? Okay, not quite, but yeah, Tsutomu, of course. Ayano in defense. Hold on. Okay, hold on. This is unironically my entire team. Except you have Midori as a manager. Instead of Momochi. So that's the only difference, I think. So you're just playing reverse positioning. This is just my team against my team, but reverse positioned. And is that Kira Hiroto I spot? We outdated team. Yikes, outdated. Kira's not on this team anymore. We got Professor Layton. But Ayano in defense, Tsutomu in defense. Interesting. And Ibuki. Yeah, okay. Ibuki also outdated because we got Nero now, of course. But has not actually played yet. Okay, we got that. But this is awesome, actually. Hold on. I'm just playing against my own team with a few stragglers mixed in, of course. Tsutomu, who was for a while part of the main team, but he's been moved to the secondary team instead. But yeah, these are good ones. These are good picks. Okay, love to see that. Let's see. So cavalry advance. I need to play this smart. Gandara's own goal is... Hold on, I don't really know what to expect there. That's the main issue, I think. So let's test the waters a little bit. The Polish people are happy that Germany lost in the World Cup? I'm sure. I'm sure. You're gonna be even happier when Sweden gets eliminated by France, I think. Ooh, hold on. Hold on! The Stronghold actually goes dummy crazy with Tsutomu, not gonna lie. And yeah, Iron Wall on Ayano. Okay. And that blocks it, yeah. Ayano will do that. Okay, hold on. Where's that ball going? Oh dear. Oh, it's at my goal. Oh yeah, sure. No, that's fine. Yeah, that's cool. No worries. I'll just take it back real quick. No worries. W lag. Tobitaka shoulder tackling me. This is a dream come true. Okay, but we're here. And I think what we're gonna do is we're just gonna play it over to good old reliable Sakurazaki, and then we're actually not gonna do that. We're gonna play to Gandaras, who is beautifully positioned to do a Scream of Eden. Beautiful. Gandaras versus Gandaras. After that desync of Doom and Despair. Exactly, Nico. See, Yami, you can't cheer for Poland, you can't cheer for the Netherlands, you can't cheer for Japan. Japan was like a really close contender for me after the Netherlands, I suppose. You could cheer for Belgium. I don't think you want to be honest, with the absolute state their team is in. I wouldn't recommend it personally, for obvious reasons. Now, I think Gandaras has to score against Gandalas, surely. As soon as I can select a move. Man. Panda, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry, girl. It's really not working out. And I really wanted to play against this team as well. Fuck, man. Okay. I'm just gonna keep setting up the lobby. It wasn't you this time? I mean, surely. It didn't tell me I disconnected. So... I think it was... You think it was Nico? Oh. Okay, well that's possible, I suppose. That would be unfortunate all the same, I think. But, okay, well, lobby's back up. It might have been Nico. It might have been Nico. But we don't have to point fingers. And unfortunate that there was another disconnect. Yeah, you hate to see that. Okay, I mean, back on to the advice for who to cheer for the World Cup. I think, like, here's the thing, right? So, a lot of Dutch players, or a lot of players for the national team of Cabo Verde, actually do hail from the Netherlands. So essentially, we have a B team for the Netherlands still playing. If you want to cheer for anyone, you gotta cheer for Cabo Verde, because they have had an absolute... They've had, like... They literally beat Goliath as the little guy. I forget what his name was. Broski and Goliath. Like, if Cabo Verde... If anyone deserves it, Cabo Verde does. And that's not just me saying it because, you know, there's Dutch people on that team, or people with Dutch roots, so to speak. It's David and Goliath, by the way. Cabo Verde are the David, and Argentina and Spain are the Goliaths, and they already trumped Spain. So if they can trump Argentina, this will be the greatest story of all time. And, like I always say, when you don't know what to choose the option that makes for the best story. And Cabo Verde winning against Argentina would absolutely make everyone's day, not gonna lie. As long as the USA lose, I'm satisfied. We're all with you there, brother. We're all with you there. Also, I did not address Powai before. That's very cute. I like that he included Powai, actually. Powai is very high up there on my list of female characters that I like, actually. But, sadly, just don't have space for her on the main team. But the secondary team, certainly. Together with Tsutomu and such. The great game. Yeah, so clearly we don't support the US. The US. And that's the way we like it. We like it. We love it. Yeah, no, if the USA... So, look, I predicted that Bosnia is going to beat the USA. Also, Panda got robbed there. I'm just going to come out and say it. But you know what? We take what we can get. If the USA lose against Bosnia, I think that would be the greatest outcome, actually. I would love to see that. Yeah, Poland did not attend, unfortunately. And the Netherlands lost. Yeah, so time to find a third nation. Cabo Verde, honestly. Like, again, if anyone deserves it, Cabo Verde does for drawing against Spain. European champions, by the way. Most recent European champions. Okay, Mouth of Hand on Gandaras goes crazy. unironically. Gunnares' goalkeeper is so much cooler than I expected, actually. I will take that ball real quick, but... And Burn as defender. What could Burn as defender probably have? I don't know how you know what? Can I... You know what? Just, you know... Take the ball. It's fine. Take the ball. You know what? Have it. Iron Wall? Yeah, just take the ball. It's fine. Like, you're getting robbed left, right, and center with these focus battles, so... Okay, Morimura got that. I mean, hands incredibly wide against Ibuki there because of the elemental advantage. That's offside. I should never have done that. Classic offside trap. But okay. Being European champion doesn't mean much when one of the European favorites lost to the worst qualified South American team. Vinny, you gotta stop talking trash before Haku gets over here and absolutely mauls you. But no, it's true. It's true. It's like one of the European favorites, right? Germany, yes, that's true. Then again, one of the European favorites is also England, I think. And England, yeah, it's never coming home, actually. So... Ooh, okay. Damn, alright, alright. I see you. Cold Front. Cold Front with Kusaka and Ibuki, alright, I dig that. Okay, 1 power. Now, Yashiro has that. I would have given it to Kusaka. That's not Kusaka, that's Kurumada. But I wanted to make sure. Ayano. Okay, that one was fair. That one you did not get robbed in, for once. For a change. I have a scout team with a gimmick, Alan says. Okay, I'm interested. A scout team with a gimmick. The scout team better have Mika Nahashi. Not gonna lie. For no reason whatsoever, obviously. Is this... Mosfi? Okay. Okay. I was thinking it would have been... I was thinking it was... Oh. That is a breach by Sakurazaki. Well, I'll take it, but that's... Yeah. Getting robbed left, right, and center, I think, is very valid to say. Not gonna lie. Ryuga's goalkeeper now, hold on. One brother for the other. And both from the same mother, presumably. Tobitaka. Offensive Tobitaka. What does offensive Tobitaka do? Pass Mika Nahoshi, first and foremost. And then... I guess Pawai is there. With Shark the Deep, yeah. Okay, that's fair. That's super valid. I love that. Morimura is not there in time. That's fine. I have no tactics active, so I might as well use Flame Fortress. And then Sharpshooter, so High Beast Fang. High Beast Fang's fine. That's neutral. Both neutral against Ayano. So, right. There we go. Short pass. Is that smart? Probably not, because I'm going to get brick-walled by Tobitaka. Most likely. Unless I play to Yashiro like that. Get a little bump by Kurumada. Love that. 33%, huh? 1 in 3. Nope, never lucky. Kusaka just a little too crazy on the midfield. But we already knew that. Pandragon. Okay. You know what? That's hype as fuck. Hold on. This has potential. Ladies and gentlefellows, this has a great potential. This is almost certainly being chained with how long that took, but... Yeah. Yeah, that's awesome. I love that. Okay, and Ibuki with the direct shot, I think, judging from that voice line. Yeah, that's fair. So I got Ironclad Guardian and I got Shinkuma, so I think I should be able to block this in one go. So Tobitaka's efforts will be blocked by Tobitaka. Poetically enough. Shinkuma! And there it is. And then deep pass, Morimura, long pass rather. We call it a deep pass in Dutch, but it is of course a long pass in English. Should have done the Gonoi-sen. That's fine. Live and learn. Tsutomu, what have you got to offer? That's fair. That's very fair. Okay. Assault shot. That's cool. Honestly, that fits him very well. I kind of wish that, you know, a sniper shot from Victory Road would have actually been a long shot. I feel like that makes sense. At the same time, maybe not. Zuh. With the role for your scout team, Alan. The players can't be associated with actual teams. Okay. So, hey, Hoshi? Oh, well, I guess Hoshi's associated with Nagumohara, huh? So... Oh, okay. Okay. Raising my hands in absolute respect. Great Maxinaure on Kira Hiroto. That is so fitting, actually. Okay, Keeper's Grit with Ayano. So... Mistral, ever? This is double elemental advantage, I'm pretty sure, so that should do actually quite a number to that shot's damage, yeah. Okay. Alright. Good effort against a really good team, actually. Ganaras and the Yoga on goal is so interesting. Okay. So, this is actually a good opportunity for me to close the shutters on my window, not gonna lie. But yeah, I guess we're fully in the football spirit recently, huh? Well, a bit less now that the World Cup is over for the Dutch team, the old Dutchies. Golden age of Dutch football is definitively closed off, I'm pretty sure. Ever since the 5-1 against Spain, we have not been the same. What do you mean the match has been interrupted due to a player disconnecting? My brother and sisters in Christ, what are we fucking doing? Literally, we played an entire half without there being any issues, and now this shit happens? What are we doing? This literally can't be happening. It's only us two. Okay, well... You're not even getting a penalty. No, it's just stopping the game. For no reason. Okay, well that's great. Love to see that. My god, man. Okay, well... Well, I can still make a lobby, so it's not the update kicking in. Or the whatever, the Steam update kicking in. Of course, password, same as usual, but yeah, I mean, I'm getting a little tired of it now, I suppose. But yeah, it's tough. Tough times out here. With the connection, at the very least. Yeah, Nitro, if you want to play, you can get in. Panda, what's the status? What do we want to do? Do you want to try playing another match? Or do you want to give someone else a chance? While I wait for people to actually trickle in. Fish47 is here. And apparently Freud can't find my lobby. Okay. Did you spell Mikana correctly? I don't know if it's case sensitive, so... Yeah, that's you, Nitro? Figures. Okay, get on in, because I think Panda has stated that we are good to just continue. The Krakens. Alright, I see you. With the... What is that? That's Team Zulan, isn't it? Oh, that's my reserves team. That's the wrong team. Get the main team out there. That is that Team Zulan or is that Team K? I think it's Team K, actually. But I'm not entirely... Team D, even. What is Team D? I'm pretty sure that's Team K. Oh, it is TK. Okay, yeah. Team K. Fair enough. Panda's giving other people a chance again, and then we'll try to finish it. Alright. Okay. Nitro. Fresh blood. Let's see. Let's see what your team is all about. Let's see if the servers are... I hadn't even finished my sentence. That's crazy. Okay. Well, try number 2, I suppose. Is this just where the connection once again shits the bed for everyone? Yeah, fuck you mean lobby cancel? Like, what are we doing? Literally, it was counting down. Like, I don't know what we're doing tonight, but... I mean, really typical viewer matches stream, to be completely honest. Because when have we had a stream when there haven't been issues with the online connectivity, you know? You never have issues, Nitro? See, I wish I could say that, personally. Unfortunately, that is not the case. We're just going to try again. Surely this time. Second time's the charm. There it is. This time it starts. Let's hope it was just a lapse in the system. Let's hope it's not a pattern. Yeah, the server update really cannot come soon enough. You're so right about that, Panda. Absolutely. Okay, see Hakuryu being mentioned. Genda from Shintekoku. So we got some interesting things in here. Also, good evening, Jahar, Sean. Welcome. Welcome. Good to have you. Currently struggling with some connectivity issues, but we're going to see if we can play out this match. Okay, having this guy from Team Zero, or rather from Eternal Shining, Seido as your captain. Interesting. Okay, Mummy, is that Tsurugi Yuichi I see on the bench? Well, yummy no. Yummy. Pandering for you specifically. Yuichi on the bench. Okay, good luck, Nitro. Let's see what this is all about. Gonna do my usual strategy of just playing along the lines. I think it's been working out pretty well historically, so just gonna keep it up. No one expects me to go inside because I'm gonna... Oh, we're not gonna lose the ball, actually. Yagyu in defense. Hold on. Hold on. Are we cooking? I think we're cooking. Okay, cheeky little header. And then what? Bada bing, bada boom. Okay, this is just a curve shot, so if this gets blocked straight up, that's not too big of an issue. Okay, does not get blocked, so we're gonna do a tiny bit of damage, presumably. So 196, that's fine. You tried finding matches without password and you only found one person. Okay, well, I feel like that's not really a great sign, Freud, not gonna lie. Okay, pass by Tobitaka, that's alright. Just accumulating tension right now. And catching Hakuryu unawares. Log roll, okay. So I feel like I'm probably losing this, but let me at least use something that has elemental advantage. Yeah, fair enough. So this Hakuryu will be an offensive powerhouse, I have to assume. Log roll is an interesting choice for a Hisatsu to give him, I have to admit. Okay, but 1450 attack, that is actually not as scary as I thought it would be. But Kai. Might Kai offer some resistance instead? 2493, not terrible. So Ballista Barrage, Ballista Shot, that is Earth, so I think I'm well advised to use a Mistral here. Kai has elemental advantage against Ayano, so I have to get power where I can, I think. Which I'm largely going to get from elemental advantages. Okay, that's going straight into Goenchi's legs, yeah, that's fair. Okay, got that. No dashing in my half of the pitch, please. Passing that. No tension drain. That's good to see. That's a brilliant pass, if that's not offside, which it isn't, fortunately. Yagyu is going to catch up with Keeper's Grit, which I am, yeah, definitely going to lose. Interesting. Okay, Kusaka being helped out a little bit movement-wise. Okay, and no stamina. That was not very handily done by me. But I think it should be fine. I have enough tension to use a Mugen no Kabe, so unless this is a breach, I should be good. Yeah, that's fine. Goenji against Ayano, neutral matchup, fortunately. Let me just quickly get my stamina back. And then let's pass it up there. That's good. Out of reach of the focus field. And now we gotta pass it around a little bit to get to the actual goalkeeper box, I think. Ignite Steel, that's fine. I have a Keshin, so I win this one guaranteed. And now it's all about bringing up some more players. Okay, here we go. We have them all in position. What shall we do? Most of them are offside, not going to lie. I think we're going to just play it around for a bit, honestly. Sakurazaki, I think Sakurazaki is good now. So let me give this a try. That's offside still. Yikes. Rough. But that's okay. It was a good effort. I have to play it a bit more carefully though, since I am running low on the old KP here. So I'll stay on my feet. And by staying on my feet, I mean doing exactly that. Good interceptions. Now Hakuryu doesn't seem to have a block move. Never mind, spoke too soon. So I'm certainly going to lose this matchup. Which is okay, I think. He gave him a block move with stab, I suppose. Which, that's valid. And then this is probably going to be the 1-0, unless Tobitaka gets there in time, but I somehow doubt that he's going to do that. Eternal Blizzard on Hakuryu is interesting. Yeah, I'm just gonna let this one go because there's nothing I can do against this one. It was a breach anyway, so yeah, if I had done anything, that would have been wasted effort. Okay, I see the pace. I see the pace we're playing at. Fair play, Nitro. Let's see what we can do in response. Not much as of yet, but gotta find my footing real quick. Okay, well, sorry that I can't play the game of football. Okay, they never expect me to go inside. I got fucked by the fact that I'm just playing the game. That's great. Okay, if I'd got that, I'm pretty sure I would have been able to get to the zone once again, but it is what it is. Alright, so, on the back foot. Let's see. Goalkeeper we're working against. I don't think I even saw. I genuinely forgot, I'm not gonna lie. But I think I want to bring in Matatagi, regardless. So let's see, it's Ganda, right. So Sakurasaki actually was better to keep in, but that's okay. Okay, I almost certainly had that, but that's fine. Okay, Hoshi's time to shine. The Icarus. Okay, so I'm losing this matchup. Not gonna lie. Yeah, the Icarus, even though I did have elemental advantage move-wise, I'm not winning that with Heavy Baby. Hoshi's shocked phase. Okay, I don't think I've seen that a whole lot, but... Okay, Tobitaka, get in there. Okay, that's a bicycle kick. I can't do anything against that. So I have to do something, because Kai still has elemental advantage, so this is going up considerably. 3,800, yeah. Okay. Let me see. That's okay. I think I can win this matchup against Hakuryu. And I spoke too soon. Okay, that sucks. That was not a great action, not gonna lie. So yeah, that's... okay, that's rough. Unless... it's still possible. It's still possible that I don't completely fumble this. Yeah, okay. Ayano is good for now. Fortunately managed to remedy that somewhat, but that is of course not a useful thing to do in this situation. Let me pay it up a bit further. Play it that way. Okay, that's good. We have an opening. Mixie Max. Okay, Jeanne of Arc. Can't do anything against that. Awakenings still uncontested, unfortunately. Jeanne! He doesn't say it anymore, and I'm sad about that. Okay, 56? Come on. Never lucky. At least we got Yashiro on the scene, so that's not terrible. Okay, Mystic Mist. I'm not winning this one. Yeah, because Mixie Max Kirino is pretty tough to get past. And elemental disadvantage on Yashiro. Okay, got that. Okay, just use Jeanne, so you shouldn't have enough hyper energy, I don't think. So I can do this, scot-free. Helps a little bit defense, but of course we're not just in the greatest situation overall, so... we pop a cavalry advance. Up against Hoshi with double I, which is interesting. Dropped a UHC. Aurora Obscure, okay. I think at this point I just need to get anything off, so I will do just that. Burakudan! I can't be leaving this match without at least doing a little bit of damage, so I'll be taking anything I can. Beast Fang, of course, the original Beast Fang, does about a third of Genda's power. A bit less now, a fourth, I want to say. That's not terrible, that was a first move. Oh, I fumbled that sliding tackle, not gonna lie. And I think that is, in fact, GG. Well, I could try, but Like, unless I get a save, I don't think I'm saving this. So that's a little rough. But it is what it is. Yeah, no. The audio cue, the lightning sparks. One of the clearest audio cues that you have for moves failing in Inazuma 11, I think. Okay, fair enough. The Aurora Obscure doing a real number on Matatagi's shot there. At the very least, I got something off, so I can do that. I think I need more long passes, to be completely honest. I need more long passes, and I need to be better prepared for any eventualities. I can still go along the line, apparently. That still works. Okay, I'm seeing that. Just in time. And this will not touch the wall, actually. Okay, that's good. It's always something. It's always something. The game is telling me, yeah, you ain't winning this, bruh. You're trying, but you're not winning anything. That's okay. That's okay. It wasn't meant to be this time, I suppose. First time playing against Nitro. Okay, you are not Aikidoing the Ryugal, by the way. We're not doing that shit, Chief. That's okay. Getting used to this new team. Of course, most of the other teams I have seen by this point. Hoshi versus Hoshi. Burning Overdrive. Yeah, I don't have that, so it is what it is. Random ass awakenings on random ass characters. But that's fair. I think everyone on my team has an awakening as well, so... Okay, there's no one there, but... There's no one there, but Yashiro was there. I'm very curious to see where this ball is going to end up, actually. Okay, in my wall, so that at the very least is helpful. Is it just you has shitty internet and whose stream keeps lagging? Well, this may sound a little crude, but I hope it's you that's the only one. I hope the rest of you are able to watch the stream just fine. Maybe it's just an issue with the Polish internet. But yeah, okay, fair enough. Well played, Nitro. Well played. Definitely a good game. Definitely not something I anticipated, but oh, I'm just lying down, dude. I've given up. I don't think I've seen people lying down yet in the lose animation in this game. We gotta run that back at some point. But hey, dropped Yuichi, and I dropped this girl who has like a decently cool design. Hoshi as well. Good drops. But yeah, the heat wave is certainly doing numbers on all of our Wi-Fi connections, I think. Okay, room is once again open. Whoever wants to join, you are cordially invited to join using the passcode Mikana, the one and only. Let's change scenery. Let's try... You know what? Pressure on the line. People like pressure on the line, I think. Okay, Freud's reset. You've reset your game. We got Nico and Panda in here. We got one slot left open. Let's give this one to Freud. See if we can get him to join. Get them to join. Sorry for presuming. Restarted your laptop. It did not help by much, Nico. Damn. That is rough. Yeah. It's 9:30 for you currently. For me, it's 10:30. By the way, really interesting notation of time. Because, like, you say 9:30 and you mean 9:30. When we say 9:30 in the Netherlands, because we do have an expression like that, we mean 8:30. And I think it's probably in most European countries it means that. But okay, so everyone has left the lobby, apparently. Sean is here. So that's one person in here. Where is everyone gone? Your team was a Justice team? Okay. Yeah, fair enough. Fair enough. That makes sense. That definitely makes sense. Well, Justice team or not, I feel like I should have played a bit better, not gonna lie. But it was a good first try, I think. I got a shot off, which is more than I expected, really. Okay, well, if no one else is joining, Sean, you are, Freud. Never mind, Freud's here. So it's first come, first serve. Slot yourself in, and we'll play a match. Okay, Sean is on the bench, spectating. So Freud, let's see it. Final resort. Okay. Well, well, well. Now the stream's in 144p. Yikes. Yikes. Ugh. 144p. At least it's not lagging, yeah. Okay, well then, I think that's a pretty clear indication that it is your Wi-Fi. I think, because YouTube defaults to the quality that your Wi-Fi, your connection can handle without it having to buffer. So if it's 144p, then you've got a weak signal, I think. Yeah, I should spam moves more quickly to build tension, it's true. Also, I should just, like... I should swap some of the passives on my team, because this team has been set in stone for quite a while, just for your information. Okay, it's interesting, by the way, that we have, like... Okay, never mind. We have a lot of, like, Orient characters. Obviously, this is Freud we're talking about. And then we have just 2 of the scouts, which is... I think that's fun. I think that's fun. What am I saying? I should change, like, a bunch of my passives, because this team's been set in stone for a while, and they used to have the rough play, tackle, tension gain passives, which they don't work anymore on tension teams, so I should change those out for something else. And then, at the same time, yes, I should spam more low-cost moves, absolutely. Okay, what are we doing? Why is it 2k plus stats that I'm up against? Magi! Okay, and now the ball's teleporting. That's great, that's great. Okay, let me just preemptively pop this, because I think I'm going to need it, not going to lie. Also, yeah, Breach is kind of just... Breach is not a great playstyle, to say the absolute least. Breach is kind of useless, in fact. I'm sorry to say. I wish it weren't so, but yeah, no, Breach is a really terrible playstyle. Because, like, the gains you get from it are, like, they're so insignificant. It doesn't even really matter. Do you have rank tension passives? I think I have, like, 1 or 2, but I want to get more of them, absolutely. Because, like, now that I can't get the tension gain from dash tackles anymore, which I really loved doing before, yeah, I have to get it somewhere else, and it's probably just going to have to come down to winning focus battles, so more of those passives, and then the, yeah, the rank tension passives. But for that, I first need to get the passives, which I probably have them, to be honest. I just need to find some time to actually give them to my players. Which is nowadays a bigger issue, to be honest, but perhaps on the weekend. We'll see. Oke no tate! As a tension player, you should play more into it. I sometimes use a cheap goalkeeper move, knowing it will fail, just to avoid risking a D rank. Okay, right. I guess you really need to keep a close eye on the tension gains and losses, yeah, I mean, that's fair. I love that my pressure, my focus field didn't work. That's great. We seem to be catching up. Lost the 50-50. You hate to see it. Where is Tobitaka all of a sudden? Tobitaka has just dipped. Okay. So I think that's a GG, not gonna lie. Overhead to penguin. Yeah, I think that's a GG, to be completely honest. Yeah. I have stab Beast Fang, high Beast Fang, but I don't think it's gonna matter much. Yeah, no. Again, unless I get a save, but we never bank on the save, so... Fair play. Fair play. Okay, so let's see. I think with the knowledge I now have, I can do this pretty confidently. Imagine Freud now also changes their goalkeeper. Got to go, it's getting late. That's fine, Nitro. Thank you for playing. You have a good night. Thank you for joining in. And take care. Oh my god, they literally counterpicked me. They literally counterpicked me. How do you do this? Literally, how do you do that? Well, probably because I said it. That's probably where it started, not gonna lie. Okay, fuck ass Nosaka. Fortunately, I don't have to don't have to face him. Okay, Matatagi. It's a good drop. Okay, Saginuma is now in defense. I know exactly why he's there as well. And Nishikage in defense too. I think I understand for both of those why they're there, yeah. Okay, let's get a cheeky curve shot in. That's nice. 3k power. That's not bad at all. But there is the Asura overdrive, which I'm pretty sure... Okay, never mind. Just Mega Imagine. Okay. That's valid. Fujin Raijin, yeah. Fujin Raijin, I presume the Asura Overdrive. Which is why Nishikage and Saginuma are in defense. Okay, got that with Toitaka. It's nice. Play it up a bit. We're on the back foot, but it's not terrible. I think it's doable. Especially with plays like that. Oh my god. Nagimo. Love to see that. Yeah, we're getting that. I mean, I'm not scoring, even though Hoshi is here, but... This is good power. This is good power. Elemental disadvantage. Ooh, hold on. If Freud doesn't have tension, but... Okay. Actually, you know what? That works out. That works out beautifully. I will absolutely take that. Dagodomo. Yeah, okay. 1-1. That's good. It's not completely hopeless, even though I'm decently certain Freud is running synergies, which I am not for the time being. Okay. Alright, Saginuma versus Burn. Let's see if Saginuma has anything to counter Elemental Catalyst. He does, and he will win. Had his facial structure reworked a little bit. He looks a little better now. He certainly looks a little better than he did before, so happy to see that for the guy. But now that you don't have Hyper Energy anymore, I can use Warborg for free. Always works. Warborg! And I got Professor Layton. Let me get my stamina back. And then halftime. Okay, good. Exciting game! Hoshi was there, so it's a guaranteed goal. Nico, I like the way you think. I absolutely love the way you think, actually. But alright, Sakurazaki's out. Here's the thing. Do I want to risk switching in Matatagi right now to counterplay Ando? I don't think so, because Freud can still freely switch between Nishikage and Saginuma as well, so that's 3 different elements. Of course, Nishikage is wood element, as we saw, so that is a disadvantage for Matatagi. Keeping Burn in, I think, is probably fine. And Matatagi has more kick anyway, so maybe just... Even if it is a disadvantage, you know, we have higher power. So, let's see. Okay, it didn't let me switch to a different player, but that's fine. Okay, nice, anticipated that one. And now we have Nosaka to contend with. That's fine. Nosaka could never catch Gandares. Lock in. And now, the longest pass you've seen in your life. Horayo! With Hoshi? Okay, Hoshi is here. Is this a sign? If this doesn't get caught by the wall, it might be. It's getting caught by the wall. So last line of defense, probably. And that's just gonna get blocked immediately. Yeah, last line of defense. That's fair. V3 as well. So yeah, no shot. But we got there. We got there pretty fast, which is good. Okay, fair enough. Well played. Should have anticipated that, I think. But again, it is what it is. Can't catch them all. Anticipated that one, just a little bit too late. So wasn't really anticipating. Okay. Okay, I see what we're doing. Okay. Kono Harore! Let's go. I haven't used this move in ages. I should upgrade it so I can use it more feasibly, you know, against actual people. Aurora Obscure, yeah. Pretty common tactic. Hoshi. Gandares. And now what? That's a good pass. Okay, hold on. Right over the wall, chipped it right over all the walls. So we can get a parkour attack off. This is elemental advantage against Andor, but yeah, I am debuffed, of course, because of Aurora Obscure. Keeper's Grit on Andor as well. So this is going to be dwarfed by Andor, I think, and the Asura Overdrive. Yeah. Overburst. Okay, and a save as well. You really didn't need to do that, to be completely honest, but okay, that's fine. Tension gauge is looking good. Congiorna. Okay, no Saka. Okay, I got that. Awakening guaranteed win. So I don't have to let Nosaka through. That's good. And now just bring it up there ASAP. The 19%. I want to bring it over to Hoshi ideally, but yeah, I'm not winning the 18%. That's fine. Tobitaka's still there. Versing Haizaki now. That's fine. Nice little pass. Go, my Matatagi. Go, 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 go! He got through there for a second. And he's getting through there even further. Hold on, lock in. Flame Fortress as well. My brother in Christ, we really do not need that. But okay, I'll just let it rip. I don't have any other forwards here with me. Matatagi with the sprint of the century. Burakudan! Okay, 3000 is not bad. The Aurora Obscure wore off. And then there's the God Hand of Friendship. Okay, well, 4000 is not bad against 10k. Incredible! I think all we need is like 1 or 2 good plays. Five minutes left in this game. Okay, wanted to go straight to the middle. I respect that. That's not great. Don't love that. I certainly should have had that. Okay. Hold on. Mikana Hoshi. Hold on. Mikana Hoshi. Hold on. We got something cooking. We got something in the air fryer. Hold up. Also, yeah, Vinny, your name is on screen. That's true, because I was editing some of the assets that I have for my stream. And... oh no, we got this defender. It's over. Great Wall. Yeah, this is being blocked almost certainly. I was resetting some of the assets for the stream. And that also meant that it reset to like the first donation that I got for this, I think. So you'll be on screen for a while. Until someone subscribes, I think. Or donates, I suppose. Which, not actively encouraging people to do. But yeah, W Vinny. Okay. Well played, Freud. Well played. Good match. Actually very equal, surprisingly. When you got that early lead, I wasn't entirely sure how that was going to end for me. But 1-1 is good. That's a solid result. Was really trying to show off the Giga Chad called Kazemaru. Well, the jury's out on him being a Giga Chad, but what did he have? Did he have anything interesting? I'd be interested to know, and I'm sure Vinny would be interested to know. Okay, well there are slots open, Nico. And Vinny, you can play and lose, absolutely. You can also play and win, potentially. I can use a different team if you want. Maxed out spinning fans. Ooh, okay. So maxed out block move, spinning fans. Okay. Sean has left the lobby. So football team with the Illuminati. Okay. Nico's back in. Do we have to wait for anyone else? Vinny, do you want to play with my regular team or do you want to play a different team? What's your call? I mean, I'd be fine either way, obviously. But, whatever? Okay, well, then I'm ready. Let's go! Go with what you want. I will do that, Vinny. Okay, well, the room's gonna disband. Yikes. It's already over. It's already over before the match even started. Yikes. Okay. Well, let me restart the lobby. Theme of the night. The restart. The restart meta. Okay, let's go, Mikana. Glad you got that game in before you had to leave for work. Yeah, thank you for playing, Freud. Thank you for playing. And yeah, hopefully we will see each other again at the Inazuma night. That is happening this Friday, hopefully. The temperatures are a bit more bearable this time. But good luck at work. Thank you again for playing. Thank you again for joining. And yeah, we'll hear each other at the Inazuma night. Take care, mate. Okay, but room is open again. We got 4 slots. No, it's not one match per viewer. You can play as many matches as you want, given that no one else wants to play, of course. It's first come, first serve. Obviously, we try to serve everyone with at least one match. But if there's room for multiple, then we absolutely will do multiple. So let's see. We got pressure on the line, Duck Squig and Bar View, and we got a full house again. So let's see. I'm ready. Nico's internet has been restored, supposedly. So we shall see about that. Let's hope it is actually that way. So, Panda. Yeah, we just kind of take turns, that's true. Panda, if you could join the spectators, yes, beautiful, beautiful. No, now you can't join Nico because the room is full. That's true. That is true, yeah. It's always something. It's always something. See, it's actually really refreshing that we have so many people who want to play. It's a good sign for me as well. Like, recently, my Inazuma stuff has been gaining traction. And actually, I really like to see that. Like, I checked into YouTube Studio recently. And, like, you remember the one short that I made when I pulled Hero Tobitaka for the first time? Yeah, that's been popping off recently for no reason. Like, it's had, like, 8,000 views in the last 2 days, 2 or 3 days. Which is incredible for a short that I uploaded, like, half a year ago. I don't know why it suddenly gained popularity, but I know it's been getting me a few subscribers, so I love that. But yeah. Okay, Vinny, you have Ruzik on goal, I saw that. Now, I won't counterplay immediately. I'll just run Sakurazaki for the time being. Yeah, basically it is whoever enters the room first gets the match. First come, first serve, exactly. Did they change Ponko's... No. Okay, I thought they... You almost got me, Vinny. You almost got me. Hidetoshi Nakata, bro. I'm seeing him right there. For a second, I thought that was genuinely the guy. I was like, whoa, they added Hidetoshi Nakata. They didn't. They did not. He's like the only player that's going to be absent from Victory Road. Alongside Emi Altava from Professor Layton, but maybe they'll add her later. I'm hoping so. But Hidetoshi Nakata, I'd love to see that. Okay, let's see. Aphrodite from Ares. Who is fair, keeping his ground. Okay, and Atsuya. Let's see here. 2,000, hold up. Hold up, Vinny's been in the training arc. What's this? Cold Front with Aphrodite? I guess because you don't have Fubuki, yeah. Or Shiro, I suppose. They're both called Fubuki, but... do I immediately pop that? I don't think I need to. Let me use the High Beast Fang. Panda got kicked out of the room? Oh dear. I didn't see any power bars, so I don't think that's a great sign, not gonna lie. The power bars are just completely gone, apparently. But I won that interaction, so I'll take it. Kokoro wa junbi wa? Oh, there he is, Hidetoshi Nakata. Holy shit. With Circus Block. Now that's cool, but I'm not letting you do that. Hidetoshi has, like, the haircut that I put on my OC as well, which is... It's very funny. Everyone's cheering on Vinny. No, I get that. I get that. He brought back the one and only Hidetoshi Nakata. How can you not cheer for him, to be completely honest? But okay, everything's taking a bit to load, obviously, since we got a connection between the Netherlands and Brazil going here. Let's see here. I think I want to do this. Since when's he in the game? He's not in the game, unfortunately. That is Vinny's OC, or one of Vinny's OCs. Just a character he made himself. So, yeah, no. Hidetoshi Nakata is like the only recurring character not actually recurring. So, okay, got a wall pierce, I guess. So, love that. It's not actually being stopped by the big guy. And there's Gyro saving level 5. Beautiful. Yeah, no. Alan, we're all there. We're all there with you. Hidetoshi Nakata not being in this game is very unfortunate. Honestly, Orpheus is not the same without Hidetoshi Nakata. It feels so underwhelming without him there. What a great pass. Damn. Okay, yeah, you can absolutely have that. That was a beautiful pass. Matties is being brought out, of course. Athena assault on Mako. But I think I have the tools to block this, hopefully. Knowing Vinny, this will probably be a direct shot. Yeah, that makes sense. I have the Flame Fortress, have a bit of tension, so hopefully that's enough. This should be neutral. If I do a Makiwari chop, I think this should get me there. I'm still not seeing the numbers, but I lost that. So that sucks. Yikes. You hate to see that. Wait, Makiwari chop loses, of course, element-wise to... Ah, fuck. If I'd done High Beast Fang, that would have been it, I think. Okay. That's fair. Fair play. That's my bad. It's weird that we don't see the numbers anymore, but, well, I guess they had to cut something to make the connection actually work between Brazil and the Netherlands. Okay. Let's see this. Pan is here. With Go to Heaven. Interesting. And she voices that. That's great. Love that. Okay, nice pass, but that is mine. Along the side to Sakurazaki. Yeah, that's great. Okay. Rujik. Rujik is not ready for what I'm about to offer. Bada bing, bada boom. Please tell me that goes... Okay, it did go over Kirino. Once again, beautiful telekinesis by Ryogel, but... And there's Las Vega, which Rujik only voices. I'm pretty sure. Flame Fortress as well. Okay, so Vinny actually has a decent shot at stopping this. And in fact, I think he will. Yeah. That'll do it. Lucky dice. That'll do it. Keeper Commando K02. Okay, intercept that very early. Okay, well, lost the 50-50 pass-wise. You hate to see it. Morimura on interception duty now. Let's see. Do you have tension, Vinny? Yes, you do. That's fine. Bubblegum, yeah. It's so fun to see these old moves coming back. And like, they're so much cleaner now as well. I remember the bubblegum looking like a fucking polygon. It was just a polygon. Okay, but here we are. I think straight shot to goal. If we pop it quickly enough, I don't think there's any way for Vinny to get in between this, so... Apparently Nico's going to say something that will ruin Panda's day. You hate to read that, but I'm very curious at the same time what this is going to be. But there's the 1-1 by Sakurazaki against Rujik. Okay. So that's solid. Solid performance overall. Pretty equal game so far as well. Okay, Nico, I read that message. We can stop that train of thought now. Yeah, we can stop that train of thought, actually. I don't think we want to delve into that guy any further than we really have to. Absolutely insane stuff happening, unfortunately, in the dark corners of the Inazuma 11 community. Okay, yeah, I'm there. I'm touching Aphrodite, by the way. Gandares is hugging Aphrodite, but I guess there's no physical contact yet, so no block. Okay, instant burst on Aphrodite, and that's halftime. All right. So again, pretty equal, which you do love to see. There's the goat. There's Mika Nahashi. Love that girl. Okay, now Rujik. A counter pick now, surely. Vinny can counter pick me, of course, because I'm streaming everything that I'm doing, so that's always a possibility. Honestly, I want to just have Burn on the pitch for a bit. If that means Vinny's going to counter pick me with an Earth goalkeeper, I just bring in Matatagi later down the line. We shall see. Hold on, hold up. I did not say that. I did not say that, Lucas. I said Gandares is touching Aphrodite. I was not touching Aphrodite. Gandares did it. Okay, so I am being counterpicked, in fact. Now, I was also made aware of the fact that, in fact, Rujik is wind and not wood. So, yeah. Massive fumble. Holy shit, serious pounding. Oh, we're back. Oh, we're back. Oh, we're so back. Serious pounding has entered the pitch, ladies and gentlemen. Ponko as well. Okay, let's see. I got that, but okay. It's fine. No worries. No, I'm not upset. It's fine. Okay. Gold alone knows? Yeah, okay. Gold knows impact, of course. That is the only name by which I will recognize this move, or acknowledge this move. It's going backwards to serious pounding. Could it be? It couldn't be, surely. Holy shit, there it is. There it is! Absolute fucking cinema. Straight counter. Wow, wow, wow. Okay. Straight counter, dead straight on serious pounding. That is the biggest W I've seen all night, actually. Okay. So Hoshi's block is just not coming through. That's what I'm understanding here. Okay. So Stonewall should do it because elemental advantage against dead straight. This will make my glasses disappear for a second, but, you know, it is what it is. Very interesting that that's like the only accessory that has that effect. Okay, nice. And then long pass. To Burn, who can get a shot off. And honestly, just getting a shot off is, like, fine. If I can get any KP drain, that is a victory in my book. For the offense. The stationer, yeah. One of my favorite cash-ins, actually. This move is so fun. Come on. This is like one of the most original moves I've seen in Inazuma 11. Even if it's called Superior Crayon Power, which is like kind of lame. But, you know, that's just an L in the translators or the dubbers rather than anyone else. Okay, Jewel. Face me. This is Fable Jewel, I think. Okay, no Hyper Energy on Vinny's end. So Elemental Catalyst will win it. Cavalry Advance. Now, actually, this is pretty bad. I'm pretty sure Elemental Catalyst also makes the disadvantage I have against Mecha Endor more prominent. And now I'm caught with my pants down in the 16 in the goalkeeper box, so that's not great. Is it? Yes, it is. Brave shot. Oh, it's so... We're so back, actually. We're so back. Okay, I'm there. Let me use Shinkuma. Which I don't know if this blocks it straight up. If it doesn't, then I guess that's fine. I can just catch it. Okay, fair enough. And serious pounding is just right there. Beat smash. Okay. Interesting. Interesting. At the last second, I literally heard the sound of my foot passing the ball. But yeah, this is once again peak. I mean, this is just peak characterization, really. Putting footwork draw on serious pounding was the greatest decision you've made, Vinny. Outside of course, dead straight. But okay, I have another awakening. I can use it now for some reason. Couldn't use it against serious pounding. Okay. Kokoro wa junbi wa? Against Kirino. Brunhilde, and I have nothing to contest that. Once again, awakenings unbeaten. Brunhilde. Brunhilde looks good, actually, in this game. Looks very good. Okay, that's not off the pitch. Nice. For some reason. I love it when the desync happens. It's always very entertaining. And then we got Hinata Fire Emblem right there. We got Tobitaka, Inazuma 11 also right there. Den Rai Hoto! There it is. That fits very much on Inazuma 11's Hinata. But, yeah. Okay, come on. Long pass to Burn. But actually, they're never going to see this coming. It's in Pun's hands now. Because she deserves it. Okay, and you know what? She deserves that dribble too. Yeah. Now I have full tension. What will I do with it? Let's see. Can I do anything with it? Does Hidetoshi Nakata have anything? Jewel pass. I'm getting destroyed. It's over. With Ponko? Okay. Okay, it's no Guild Dash. Actually, at least. That's good. Konjo Aruna. Let's see, how much tension do you have, Vinny? How much tension are we talking? Heaven's Time? Heaven's Time will win. That's fair. we're looking at a tie here, I'm not gonna lie. Hello? Okay. Is this a new tactic we're trying out, or... Aurora Obscure? Alright. Here it is. We are here. We're in the goalkeeper box. Let's see what we can do. Full tension bar. Let's see. Ponko is moving up. I don't know if Ponko has a defense move. We're gonna find out together in a second here. At any rate, I'm passing this to Gandares. Aphrodite also doesn't have that. Okay. Overburst, Cosmic Blaster. Let's see if this is enough for the 2-1. I have my doubts. Actually, I never doubt. Lock the fuck in. This started with Hoshi at some point. That's a lot of power. But Hidetoshi Nakata comes in time, and so does the big defender with Road Roller. Yeah, I knew this one. I remember this one. So this will end in a tie. Well played, Vinny. Well defended. Very well defended. Flame Fortress as well. Yeah, this has no chance of going in, unless I get a breach. Which I guess one can always dream, but I think Vinny's gonna, probably even without or with the breach, he's gonna be able to stop this, yeah. 6,800 is incredible. Very well played, Vinny. Very well defended. Okay, solid match. Well done. That was good. That was good. I definitely should have brought on Matatagi instead, but I don't think we ever got to a point where I had the chance to bring in Matatagi. So yeah, no, fair enough. GG's, exactly. Well played. Okay, got Cobra, Yashiro. Okay, Gran, nice. Once again, very good drops. We love to see that. Okay. So what do we got next? Sean. Is it time for you? It is in fact time for me to play against Sean, it seems. Or not. Hold on. What is the vibe, Sean? What is the vibe? Do you want to play or nay? There it is. Okay. The Vinny has moved on. Has moved over to the spectators. Itching Nut has joined at the last second. Welcome back, Nico. Okay, Sean. Let's see. Neo Zeus. I have seen glimpses of this team, I think. I don't think I'm prepared, to be completely honest. Alright. Yeah. Okay. Well, these are mostly Solaria Zeus players for the time being, but I'm pretty sure there's some different ones mixed in. Now, a bit of a controversial pick. I'm going to start Matatagi. Why? I don't know. I just have a feeling. Matatagi has lower tension shots, actually, so we should be able to build up the tension meter a bit more easily, if I get shots off. So yeah, let's see. We're ready. Ayano in the back. Let's go. Yeah. There's Heracles from the original Zeus team. We're gonna have a bit of a look at this team. 15 seconds. So yeah, a mix of the original Zeus, Solaria Zeus, of course, and then Ares Zeus as well. We got Hadeno, for example. And then we got a few people on the bench. Somioka, Kabeyama, and Kazemaru, and Tachibukai in goal for some reason. So Matatagi was the worst pick I could have done, not gonna lie. And Nico got kicked out of the room. Yikes. Let's see if this impacts the game at all. Give it some time, I guess. The Netherlands-Europe connection. Netherlands-America connection is what I meant. Famous Zeus player Tachimukai. It's true, it's true. Little known fact. Reserve player for Zeus in Season 1, actually. You never really see him. But he is there, always watching. You just don't realize. Did you know, in Season 1 of Inazuma 11... These are the obscure facts. Speaking of obscure, the obscure facts that the elites did not want you to know, actually. Okay, you know what? Just take it easy for the beginning stages, I think. Just a curve shot will do it. Adult Tachimukai is an interesting pick for goalkeepers, for sure. Okay. I guess everyone gets one except for me, so that's fine. I'll just get that back real quick. And now I actually will get a proper shot off, so let's go! Galactic Fare! You were looking for some Oxe fan art, or you stumbled upon Pan fan art as well? Whoa, hold on. We're finding some really... Again, speaking of obscure, we're finding some really obscure art here. Hello? Yeah, you gotta share that in the art gallery, for sure. Okay, fair enough. Good reaction time on that one. Izanagi. I got that, and the game is actually good now, so I don't roll out of the pitch. Yeah, that's good. 27% to Matatagi. Is that offside? It's almost certainly offside if I get this. So, yeah. Okay, that's fine. Konjo Aruna. Fates, can I make a fan art of you? You can always... Sure. Yeah, you can make fan art of me. I don't know why you'd want to, but you can absolutely make fan art of me. Yeah, as long as it's not with fucking Duff Dooley. Or Kurimatsu. Or a different character that you love to torture me with. But yes, you absolutely can. You have my consent to draw me or me with a character that I actually do not hate with a burning passion. That would be great, actually. It's not? You promise? Okay, I have your solemn promise. The Polish actually never break their promises, so I trust that immediately. Okay, let's see. This is not great, admittedly. I have Wall for 1, so I guess that's something. I have no hyper energy. I think Theta... I am neutral against Theta, so if this does enough, I might have to get Tobitaka in here, not gonna lie. And Tobitaka just stands in place. Okay, that's awesome. I have Keeper's Grit, which potentially is enough. I forget what Theta's element is, but I'm pretty sure it's neutral against Ayano, so... In fact, Ayano has the advantage. Theta is wood. Okay. That's good. So... Got through that by the skin of my teeth. And a cheeky little shot. Just a cheeky little shot just to get a bit more KP out of there. 542 is not bad. Especially considering what we have to contend with. Okay, where's the ball this time? It's at my goal, isn't it? Yeah, okay, that's great. Like, that's just fantastic. Love to see that. Okay. Yeah, whatever. Whatever. How does that even happen? How does it desync so hard that the ball is just at my goal all of a sudden, and I have no time to react behind my defenders? I guess we're just giving people these goals now. Yikes. It's not even about actual effort or skill anymore. Okay. I see how it is. Long pass to Gandares. I know how it feels now, I guess. I didn't know this was happening against you, Nico. But yeah, this makes me all the more adamant to actually have the server update happen very soon. Okay, well, I was there, but that's okay. And then Lord Aphrodite mode, yeah. The Dutch flag being sported, as per usual. Okay, I need Tobitaka to move back, I think. Gold nose +1, this is being chained, to be sure. Okay, but now I got two people here. I got Tobitaka there as well. He should definitely just get this. Yeah, that's good. Young Tobitaka can absolutely take that any day of the week. And now I want to pass it out ASAP, I think. Just play it along the line. Okay, nice. Good play by Gandares. Love that. Okay, Hades. What do you got? What do you got? What do you got? You know what? Let's just try it. Okay, Jag Warrior. Do I win this? I do win this. Okay, great. Love that. Common Gandares W. And now we just move along the lines. Yeah. Okay, yeah, sabotage me. Yeah, I just don't... Yeah, okay, just take your time. Yeah, no, that's fine. Take your time. You know, take your time. Don't let me do anything. That's fine. Give Sean's defense time to form up. Oh my fucking god, man. I swear to god. Okay, well, that works, actually. Sure, let's do that. We always use Mikana as the password, but Layton would fit too. That's true, Layton is 6 letters. And Layton is pretty peak as well. Layton is pretty peak himself, not gonna lie. If I end up versing you again, Alan, I have to use a different team for variety. I can do that. I have 1 or 2 different teams, actually, so... Well, they're not fully built, so that's the problem. I need to build more teams, is the thing. Okay, Argas, right. Do you have tension? Yes, you do. Okay, fair enough. And then Mao the Hand, that's fair. Actually, I don't think I've ever heard these voice lines for Tachimukai, for adult Tachimukai. Probably because these are brand new, right? Pretty sure adults Tachimukai didn't voice anything until Victory Road. Okay, but not too bad. Got cheesed by a bit of a long pass that got desynced. But aside from that, not terrible. I would like to have Burn in, I think. Just for a bit of variety. I think Matatagi has... He's done nothing, practically, but... Sean's almost certainly switching his goalkeeper. Yeah, that's fair. I should have kept in Matatagi, not gonna lie. But it is what it is. Yo, Nobunaga! Good evening, mate. Good evening. Layton, your goat? Our goat. We love that man with a passion. Okay, got that. That's good. Now it's all about just playing it like the Dutch squad. Park the bus. And then lose. Let's see. To burn? That works. Okay. That's fucked, but I got it back, so that's fine. The tower. Why would you have the tower on Dionysos? Interesting, to be sure. Well, it is a block move, and Mega Quake for some reason is not, so I guess I understand. Okay. You know what? Just do it. Just see if this can do anything. Up the pressure a little bit. Okay, can I? No, I can't. Okay, so we got Heracles. It was almost enough. It was almost enough. But it's damage. Damage is damage. 3 days until the new update and unmasked Kido. Exactly. And unmasked... well, what's his face? Demonio as well, right then, by extension. Yeah, this guy can laugh, I'll still get him. Don't worry about it. I'm literally there, by the way. Okay, no, that's fine, that's fine. And then my defense is just nowhere to be found. That's great, okay. This is the shit I'm talking about, man. They really don't want me winning any games tonight. Well, after a certain point. I have won a few, of course, but... They really don't want to see me win anymore. Okay, Flamberger. Yeah. That's fine. I have some tension to spare, so... This is a direct shot, which it is. Actually, I don't think this is fine. Not gonna lie. Mugen no Kabe? Yeah, it's not enough. Unless I get a... I never get a save, yeah. It is what it is. Always on the back foot. But at least they let us play full matches. That's true, Panda. At the very least, that. Okay, well, if I can knock one in, I'm fine with that. And I think it should be doable. I think it should be pretty easily doable, in fact. Okay, I feel like Hoshi was there earlier, not gonna lie, but that's fine. No hyper energy because you just used it on the other guy, I think. Yeah, that's good. So we have something going at least. Okay, not per se what I wanted, but it'll do. Bit too fast on the draw. It's alright. And now Morimura up against Perseus. Okay. Well, I have elemental advantage against the move, but I'm not sure that's enough. Yeah, no. Rough. Is that with Kusaka? Oh, of course it's with Kusaka. At least they went down together, you know? Let's see, you got any more dribbling moves? Oh, you got a cash in. Okay. No, fair enough. I don't think they'll make the servers host lobby matches. Dude, that's... If they don't, it'll be like the biggest loss. The biggest whiff. The biggest, you know, missed opportunity in Victory Road history. But, I mean, then again, I wouldn't be surprised if they didn't actually do it. If they would reserve it just for the Victory Road mode. And Perseus strike on Perseus. That's very fitting, actually. And of course, there's no defense to be found on my side of the pitch. That's great. So Tenshi Raimei, which he voices. Hey, that's cool. Okay. Learning new stuff. Well, the Flame Fortress, but I don't think it's going to matter much in the end. Yeah, because my defense for some reason is just nowhere to be found. But that's okay. We'll get a save, surely. Everyone gets one. Except for me. Okay. Oh well. Oh well. It is what it is, huh? You can't win every single match. That's okay. Some people are just a bit sweatier than others. It is what it is. Yeah, okay. Well, I'm gonna have one, at the very least. I'm gonna have one no matter what. I'm just gonna bait out some walls, I think, and then see what happens. Ching! Let's see. It's gonna get to Nagumo first, yeah. I think it might have just not even hit the wall at all. Which would have been great, if the case. Okay, it did hit the wall now. I think that's fine. Sabeki no Tetsui! He voices that. Okay, nice. And then just any shot, I think, will probably just do it. 3,800. This little guy bangs it down a little bit, but... Okay. Yeah, we got one at the very least. I'm okay with that. I'm happy with that. Given how much I got fucked over in this match, I'm fine with getting one goal on the board. Okay, got that. I still, by the way, to this day, have no clue how to actually, you know, dodge sliding tackles, how to do the dodge move. No clue. They say, like, press A when you have the ball, but it never does anything for me, not gonna lie. But yeah, the win con has achieved. Or has been achieved, rather. Harmonia. Holy shit, is that N Harmonia? Natural Harmonia? Yeah, that's mine, by the way. Thank you. Okay. Win condition has been achieved. I scored a goal and I ended with ball possession. With no one else. Who else but Hoshi Mikana, the GOAT. Okay. Yeah, GG, Sean. GG, thank you for playing. Okay. Ichinose. Kinako. Ronijo. Okay. Not bad, not bad. So, who's next? Who is next? We got about 40 minutes left. I think I got maybe like 3 more matches in me. I am also, well, you know, I was talking about people being more sweaty than others. I think I'm probably the sweatiest one here currently. Not gonna front. It is pretty warm in my room, not gonna lie. Well, Vinny, you're still here. Nico is back. Okay, let's see. We got Nico back, alright. So, let's see. Let's try... Okay, hold on. Did they have the power of Senguji? What is this? Right. Right. That is fair. Nico got kicked. Nico was back, but then he wasn't. Okay, hold on. Is there the Thrill of Battle? Oh, brother. Hold on. I forgot this one was in the game now, not gonna lie. That's a banger. This is a banger. Oh, this one too. Bro, there's so many bangers. Holy shit. Okay, Protocol Omega Scanner, whatever. Bullstar Academy, Ultimate Spark. Okay, Last Resort, Disciples of Orion. Yeah, we got some bangers here now, hold on. Vinny is back. Yeah, okay, Panda got kicked as well. The online is really struggling tonight, not gonna lie. Super thankful. Okay, well that's probably, yeah, that's probably voiced. I don't want to do that. Can you hear the roar? Okay, you know what? Let's see. We got... Where is literally all the... Okay, here it is. Let's do the Thrill of Battle, actually. No, let's do Under Pressure. This one's good. I like this one. Okay. Football team once again. Are we just running it back, Vinny? I think we are. Let's go. Under Pressure. I'm pretty sure this is a Chrono Stones track, and the game is just dying again. Okay, well. Thank you, Akihiro Hino, for nothing, actually. For not giving us functioning servers in a game that you're primarily supposed to play online. It's great, it's great. Okay, new lobby coming up. Create private lobby. Password, you're not gonna believe this, but it's gonna be me gonna boom. Okay, yeah, it's rough. It's rough. Rough conditions out here for the Inazuma 11 Victory Road community. Ah, well. Ah, well. Well, room is back open again. It's back up. So, Vinny and Nico, welcome back in. Nico, you can try to play after I play against Vinny. Vinny was in the queue first, but you're up after this one. You're up after this one. Alright, Vinny, let's see it. Second try. Oh, Panda's in. Hold on. Panda has just entered. The Panda has landed. Vinny has actually stepped down. Okay, hold on. What's this? Nico is back in Vinny's place, and I think Panda got kicked. That's crazy. Okay. Nico, best of luck, mate. Best of luck. Powodzenia. Second match, good luck, have fun. Exactly. I'm gonna try my best at the very least. Alright, second try. Is Oxu Seiji, is he on goal? We're gonna find out in a second or two. Ogarniemy! Ogarniemy, ziomek! But yeah, literal caveman Wi-Fi. Alas, the servers... Well, again, there's no servers, but... The old online play is not doing too great. It's not faring very well tonight, but it is what it is. Haizaki is on goal this time. Oxu Seiji is on the bench. Okay. So having Matatagi here is pretty fucking useless. No, it's not useless. We got some cool moves. We got Parkour Attack, we got Black Dawn. We're ready. Long pass immediately. Focus field, very big. Okay, tension drain on your OC as well. Good to know. Cool, Sakashi. This one's going to be a little bit difficult to win, not gonna lie. And Angelo is there to catch Matatagi. But fortunately, I win the... It's always something. It's always something. They hate me winning. They hate me winning anything. Oh, okay. Hello? The fucking Flash? Gojin the Flash? What are we doing? What universe did he come from? What the fuck are we doing? What? What? How is he here? Dude. I'm losing my shit. What is going on with this game tonight? What are we doing? The most insane goals? Fuck-ass Flash Gojin. What are we doing? Morimura got that. And then fuck-ass Tiger T is here, bro. I don't care. Leave. Leave me alone. Lose my tension. Lose the ball, in fact. Get it back. Epically. And a fantastic pass to Gandaras, who somehow gets caught, even though the ball has never entered the focus field to begin with. But okay, we're here. We have tension. Lock in. You know what? Sure. Let's just do it. Let's just rip one. Just do it. I really don't believe my eyes with what's happening on stream tonight. But at least we're catching this on stream and I'm recording this as well. Y'all already know. There may just be another short in the works. Not gonna front. Yeah, please make this a short and call it Victory Road Online. Be like, yeah, I gotta make a compilation of this shit. Because what the fuck are we doing? Okay. Kamakura Dimension. It's not bad. It's not bad. 3k. It's gonna get knocked down to roughly 2k, I think. In practice. It's gonna be a long pass. I already know how this works. It's mine. And that was offside, yeah. I saw it the moment I passed. The moment I passed, I saw the defense move back. Nico's defense. Okay. Sakinayo. What can we do here? Lose the 50-50 for one. That's okay. Can't win them all. Okay, he's certainly passing to Gojin. Is there anyone else? There is Tiger T right there. Okay. Okay. Nice. Carnival Shake. Still such a cool move, man. I love this move. Where is that going? It's going directly to that goalkeeper. With Solar Nexus. Okay. Being passed again? No. So Tobitaka can get in there. Well, he got in there. Not enough. So the chain will be enough, I think, to get it in there, unfortunately. No tension, so it is what it is. And no hyper energy because of having no tension. So, yeah, rough. Rough start. This is why I gotta start investing more in the focus battle stuff. And more raw stats, I think. Just having more raw stats. Well, this music is appropriate. No tension after passing away from Gojin, that's fine. I already knew that was going to happen. The 46% goes to Morimura, and once again I get cucked by the game, that's great, love to see that. But Morimura is just a little too crazy, so she gets past it anyway. I'm gonna make like 30,000 shorts about how whack this game is online. Okay, I just won that focus battle, so how are you back up on your feet already? And how did I not hit that sliding tackle? Like, I don't know, I feel like I'm being robbed here. I feel like somehow it's not entirely fair. Okay, well, we're here. Get a shot of Morimura, what the fuck am I saying? Hoshi, of course. Morimura was on my mind with that beautiful dribble she did. Okay, Penguin in the hand. Well, she does have elemental advantage, funnily enough, so... It is a little chunk. Yeah, and then the stalling. Yeah. Just waiting for the players to spread out. I see you. I see you. Yeah. Okay, figures. Okay, well, you blocked me off enough to not be able to go for the focus, I suppose. And I'm not gonna win this one, I don't think. Oh, I am. Never mind. Running really fast. It works, actually. Okay, but yeah, no time to get to the focus zone, so it is what it is. 1-0. It's not too bad. You can come back from this. We just have to play a little smart, I think. But okay, let's see. What can I do? What can I do? First and foremost, bringing back in Sakurazaki, I think. Since either way, whatever Nico brings in for a goalkeeper, I think I'm neutral with Sakurazaki. I can respond from there. I can't bring Matatagi back in, but I think that's fine. So Sakurazaki versus Oksu. Okay, so keeping in Matatagi would have been better anyway, but that's okay. I mean, I am playing entirely open card, open book, with while streaming, obviously. I can't really hide anything. The Oksu Seiji is back. Okay, and that got to the zone somehow. And my wall prompt is gone. Okay, great. Love that. And it got past my wall. Okay, yeah, no, this is beautiful. This is great. I'll just get it. Just catch it, that's fine. And catching Morimura. How bad of a person must you be to go for Morimura? Okay, so what do you mean? What do you mean she just runs up that fast? What do you mean? She was nowhere fucking close. Now I'm getting a little annoyed. Like, what are we doing? Okay, well, I can win one matchup at the very least, just because I have an awakening. Okay, and Beluga catches that somehow. And I don't get that somehow. Go Tobitaka. Get his ass. Nah, it's not gonna happen. X-Blast. Okay. I have no tension, but I have Iono and a Dream. So, elemental advantage as well, so it's not terrible. Yeah, I mean, what do I even do by this point? Like, I can't get tension because Nico has the stupid-ass tension drain passive. So my entire playstyle is just invalidated. Come on, just knock it over. No, why did it go? Okay, it's fine, actually. It's fine. Mount Fuji. Alright, tension depletion minus 25%. That's fair. And tension gain up as well. A different Cashin this time. Okay. Demogorgon. And all my fucking power is gone. Oh, she's got that? Yep. Beautiful. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. And I'm getting fucked by the game again. Okay, great. Okay, nice. Well, I have some tension now, so what am I going to do with it? Probably nothing, to be completely honest, but... Yeah, because I just lose the ball immediately. Okay. Did I have it back? Alright, hold on. And it's... yeah, okay. It just doesn't matter. Okay. We're summoning Adult Kinako and Adult Kabeyama? Are we? I don't know. Are they out? I thought they would only release with the, you know, the Victory Road update. The play mode, obviously. Yeah, Grand Finvir. Okay, well, GG. Whatever. Getting fucked by the game left, right, and center, so it is what it is. It's that time of night, I suppose. Yeah, I just leave it. It's fine. If they're out, I mean, if Adult Kinako is out, I will pull for her, absolutely, but I don't think they're out yet, right? They're coming Friday with the new variants, yeah, so then we're pulling for them next week. Next week, Tuesday. I should have plenty of Bone Stars by this point. And yeah, my tension is just gone. Oh well, it is what it is. Okay. I need Gandaras to not be offside, actually. Beautiful. Flame Fortress. That's fair. It's a fair countermeasure. And I'm gonna get fucked by this Nodika, who is always everywhere, all at once. Okay, beautiful, actually. That's great. Oh, that's gorgeous, actually. That's beautiful. The bicycle kick... Okay. The bicycle kick volley is great. Chip shot. And the bridge. Okay. Well, that remedies my agony a little bit, I suppose. That makes it a little bit better. But alright. Saseneze! Yeah, right. Okay, not much to be doing about that. Except for just take it, I suppose. Does he voice this? I presume not. Okay. Well, he is the goalkeeper, so I guess he wouldn't voice this. No. My brother in Christ. Okay. Another beautiful interaction, but okay, that's the end of the match. Well played, Nico. I got one in. That's fine. I'll take it. Alright. Well played, Nico. Well played. Little unfortunate. Little unfortunate. That first goal. Is that one of the guys from Saudi Arabia? Condor Wiley. Yeah, okay. Yeah. Okay. Good justice for my first match? I suppose, if you can call it justice. If you're really that vengeful, that petty, then yes, you can call it revenge, or vengeance, or justice, or whatever you will. That is fine. Okay, let's see, let's try Roller Academy Redux, and let's do the Thrill of Battle. Okay, Vinny. Let's see this. Okay, the match is starting. Hold up. This may be the final match that I play tonight, depending on how long this takes, not gonna lie. Sinnoh, we drew only because of a bug? I beg to differ. Well, actually, no, I don't beg to differ, you're entirely right, but it was funny. That was a very funny interaction, to be completely honest. Okay, Vinny, so... Rujik. So I'm already pretty good against Rujik, actually. So let me just bring in Matatagi. Yeah, they're adding variants. Yeah, Ando without the headband, Kido without the goggles, that's true. Demonio without the goggles, same thing. Or well, they were found in the files, at least. Some of them. Ando and Kido and such have been confirmed in the trailer, so they're almost certainly being added with the next update, of course. I hope Adult Kinako and Adult Kabiyama as well. Again, they've been found in the files, but we shall see how Hino actually plans it in the end, because that sometimes deviates, or oftentimes deviates, I should probably say. Gojin becoming Sonic, yeah, I mean, Sonic or the Flash, whichever one you find more appropriate. Alright, let's go, Vinny, good luck. The Chrono Stone's music. Rousing my cause. Alright, let's go. Ryugo and Ponko is there. Okay. We're seeing these interactions, right? We're seeing these interactions and we're seeing that they don't make sense. I sure hope we are. I sure hope so. Okay, Circus Block. I do not have a dribble move on Tobitaka, famously. So I'm gonna have to just take this, I'm afraid. Sakas Block! Well, it's the other way around. Block Sakas! Nice. Good focus field. Shinkuma. See if we got anything in response. Power charge. Okay, which wins it, somehow. What is this, Fabled Atsia? What are we doing? Yeah, like, I don't really know what these matchups are. I don't really know what I'm supposed to make of this, to be honest, but... I guess Atsia's here. Atsia's passing back, almost certainly, as well. So yeah, I guess the FatesFanboy squad continues to be fucked at every single possibility. Okay, let's see. 1-for-1 with Morimura. Morimura taking the lead in this move is always so funny to see. It's such a good scene. She looks very menacing. She's doing her best. Okay, Tamako. Ryusei's shot. Okay. I don't think I'm getting there. Yeah, no, I'm certainly not getting there. That's okay. High Beast Fang will get me there. And once again, I guess we're not getting numbers. I guess we're just playing in cutscenes when we're playing as Vinny, so... It's interesting, to be sure. Yo, Maikusaka. Oh, beautiful. Watch this. Boom. Easy. Easiest play of my life. And the Black Dawn. Lock it in. Come on. The long passes. This is what I've been saying in the server as well about like the Legend Showdowns. These are the passes that you want to go for with the Legend Showdowns. Just where they have zero chance of interjecting, of actually getting the ball away from you. That's what you need to practice, the really long passes. Okay, Penguin the hand, yeah. Okay, still 3,500, which is good. Penguin za hando. Okay, that's mine, thank you. That's not mine, thank you. I somehow keep missing every single sliding tackle now. Opponent selecting. Yep, take your time. Lost the 50-50. Classic. And my defense for some reason just fucks off to the middle of nowhere. Okay, you know what? Maybe it actually works out sometime. Maybe it doesn't actually work out this time. It's gonna be played again, obviously, but... Okay, Yashiro, you're there. Yashiro should have got that, not gonna lie. I'm just gonna bring myself up to the middle, I think. Because, like, there's no real point otherwise. Tobitaka right there is good. Yeah, I mean, I think that's good. That's fine. Yeah, absolutely. I will take that. Keep his grit so we can get rid of a bar of hyper energy. And then just a regular catch will do it. They really are just cutscenes by this point. Okay, good quick pass to Yashiro. Nice. And we keep playing. We keep moving. Hide. Nice. Good play by Hoshi. And we're here. Yep, that makes sense. So, chip shot. Boom. Lock it in. Lock it in there, Ryugal. Let's go. It's the regular chip shot. Is it gonna do it? No, the stationer's coming out. Okay. Patron saint of swats. And this is certainly gonna be enough to stop it. A flawless game, to be sure. There's no fault at all in this game. Zero errors, zero bugs, zero mistakes. They really delivered a perfect product. And once again, losing the 50-50. Okay. I can't keep missing these sliding tackles like that. Hoshino. A lot of Hoshis tonight, all of a sudden. Couldn't help but notice. Okay, you know what? Let's just do it. I know she has Matties, and that I'm probably going to lose, but that's okay. I think we gotta get it out so it's also off the pitch earlier. And half-time. Okay, that's good. Alright, not terrible. Bit of a stalemate at 0-0 during the first half, but that's okay. Greatness can still happen in the second half. And in fact, it will happen in the second half. And give me Matatagi in here. Now, Vinny's going to stream snipe me, obviously. Everyone loves to do that, but... was hoping to see some armed, but forgot that Vinny doesn't like those. No, Vinny has a distinct distaste for Keshin armed. Which, you know, I don't per se blame him. At the same time, it's a lot more bearable just in the games, you know? You don't have to watch a 10-second animation every single time they pull one out. Challenge me, Jewel. Challenge me. Okay. Okay, I guess I'm winning. Let me do a Falcon Totem, so I have some more speed to work with. Yeah, that's good. That's what I needed. Okay, we're locked. Aurora Obscure. Be so for fucking real. It's always Aurora Obscure. Just let me play the ball, man. I see that defender coming up. I don't want Kirino touching me. Okay, we got the Hayabusa glide off, so that's good at least. This does... Aurora Obscura does drastically cut my power, unfortunately. It cuts it by shit ton, at least 30%, possibly even half, but at least it's enough. The elemental advantage as well helping there, but that's good. The lag is making this difficult. That's true. It's unplayable? Yeah, it's really tragic, not gonna lie. It's not becoming any better, not gonna front. I'm teleporting everywhere? Yeah, and I'm having to wait for moves to happen, like 10 seconds. Okay, here we go. Okay, well, I have Hayabusa, I suppose, so I'm gonna lose this. In what universe do I win that matchup? But okay. I'll take it, I guess. Tsubushite yaru ze! Burakudon! I think this will probably be the last match that I play tonight, I'm not going to lie. As soon as this is finished up, I think we can do a few pulls. I would still like to pull for like someone, like just a little bit. I could save for Adult Kinako, of course, but I think that shouldn't be too much of an issue to pull her next time, next stream. Which will most likely be next week Tuesday, by the way. I have a different stream planned on Thursday, but it is not Inazuma 11. I've yet to announce it. I'm finally doing something for the other franchise that I'm actually playing on this channel. Fire Emblem, for whoever's interested in that. But yeah. Okay. Ponko getting past Hoshi. And now my cursor is moving all over the place as well. Oh, Ponko is doing something, alright. Oh my god. She's doing a Ninja Toad, okay. That's cool. I love the hand signs that they do, man. This is a good move, actually. I give Ares a lot of shit, but they have good moves, sometimes. Tobitaka, hello? I was about to say, come on. Just block that. Yeah, you got that. Benny, no! You just joined. This will be the last match tonight. Yeah. Okay, here's the thing, Benny. Here's the thing. Do you want to play? There's my honest question to you, Benny. Do you want to play against me? Okay, I keep losing now. That's no good. I was looking forward to this and that was so anticlimactic. Yeah, the connection is really not making it any better for any of us, unfortunately. But well, I'm afraid that's just the nature of the game, really. More than anything else. Okay, and I think Nakata just blew up like half of Europe, so... I think that will be the end of my stream. Could you imagine? Could you imagine I just evaporate live on stream? I mean, it's not actually that bad, Bunny. I feel like for some matches, yeah, there's been lag. But at the same time, I've also played a lot of matches where there hasn't been any issue whatsoever. So it's a hit or miss. Okay, well, I got Yashiro there. So I, at the very least, have the wall. Which is something, I suppose. Okay, 2700, yeah, that's doable. That's perfectly manageable. With a Keeper's Grit. Dapperschot? Ah, you're so close, Lucas. I think it's Season 3, because they dropped that move. They called it Heldenschot. Hero Shot. So yeah. Dapperschot would just translate to Brave Shot. Yeah, it's just a direct translation, but in the Dutch dub they called it Heldenschot, which is Hero Shot. Which, I guess, makes sense. It's like equivalent to Brave, I suppose. Heroes are kind of synonymous to being brave. Yeah. Okay, Shooting Star. Endeavor Rush wins it. Nyong. Got his ass. Okay. Oh, Ponko is here. Hello? The evil and intimidating Ponko who suddenly fucking blipped in? Instant transmission into this game? Hello? Where did Matatagi come from? Illusion Ball? Okay. Never watched Season 3 beyond the first few episodes, Lucas? You should watch the rest. There's this Dutch YouTuber, Eli, who's remastered every single episode, and even though most of them are not allowed on YouTube because of the copyright, you know, he has the video files available for people to watch. So I would definitely give him a look. E-L-A Griekse I, if you're interested. I can also link his channel later if that's something you want. It's very useful. Season 3 is mega copyright gated, yeah, it's true. They love copywriting Season 3, for some reason. But then specifically the part of Season 3 that is after the Fire Dragon match. So yeah. Hello, my shot? Okay, I had my shot locked in, but okay. You'll do some searching on your own, Lucas? That's perfectly fine. Worst dub name's definitely Crackshot. Yeah, Crackshot is absolutely terrible. I guess I kind of understand where they're coming from, but Crackshot is... Okay, Vinny. Okay, I see what we're doing, brother. I see what we're doing, man. Irmão. That's okay. The 1-0 is fine. I will be satisfied with the 1-0, Vinny. Thank you for the match. Appreciate it. Yeah, no, that's certainly true, Bunny. Like, the creative liberty that the translators took, translating fucking Collapse of Heaven and Earth into Crackshot, yeah, it's the absolute audacity of these people, I swear to God. That's what you get for abusing the lag. I'm not abusing the lag, I'm just playing the game as it is presented to me. The fact that it is laggy on your end is not my problem, actually. But okay, so, let's see, Benny, are you sitting this one out? Because if so, then I think we'll do a few pulls, and then we'll wrap it up for the night. As far as Victory Road is concerned, at the very least. Also, I've been prompted to check team building on Discord. It is apparently funny as fuck. You're gonna wait until next stream? That's perfectly fine, Benny. That's perfectly fine. Let me see. I've been prompted to check the Discord server, which you should join. There's a link in the video description, every Friday evening, Inazuma 11 nights. So if you want to play against us, outside of the stream setting, then join the Discord server. Okay, I see. Freud just cannot find teams, apparently. I guess that's what it is, isn't it? Wow, that is tragic. That is tragic. Okay. But yeah, that will be that then. That will be that for the viewer matches. Hey, W stream. W stream. Oh, you meant team building? Hold on. I'm in the wrong channel, am I not? Okay. Yeah, yeah, for better or for worse, I'm not going to say that out loud on stream, but yeah, okay, interesting. Okay. Then that will be that. Those were good viewer matches, actually. Thank you guys for the variety. Thank you all for coming out and playing against me. Very much appreciate that. We'll do a few celebratory pulls, and then I'm going to catch some fresh air because I am sweating. It is, despite the mild temperatures today, it is really warm in my room. I'm not going to lie. But okay, let's see. Player Universe. So, who is I even pulling for? Hero Gandaras, potentially. I forget. I have 242 Bond Stars, so I think I should probably be fine to summon Adult Kinako next time, not gonna lie. Seeing an appeal for Professor Arno, which, yeah, I am not going to do that, with all due respect. Let me actually just clean up some constellations that I have yet to finish. Let me just do that, actually. Let me go around and finish any constellation that I haven't. Pul Kozlowski has a Polish... Oh, he does have a Polish surname, doesn't he? Kozlowski. Is that the... Let's see. Whoa, wait, it's this guy. Tokamimura. Holy shit, I love this guy. Leader. W. Delinquent character, W. Is Kozlowski the... What, like the manager of the Destroyers? Is it that guy with the goggles and like the half-shaved head? Okay, nothing from the pity pool, obviously, because why would we ever? Adult Percival Travis, W. We got something from the pity pool, actually. W pity pool. Okay, Judgeon done. We have, let's see, like, what, 5 nodes for Ramanara? Could you imagine another Hero Tobitaka? I might just pop off and recreate the first shard I made for this game. I won't, it's midnight. But could you imagine? Could you imagine? Smiley! Sonny Raymond? Holy shit. Wait, Sonny Raymond? That's great. Okay, that's cool. And Ashin? Okay, okay. Interesting. Having so many tech issues this week. If this video file I have to get to a friend, but everything you try to move it fails. And now you can't fully play a single match. I'm very sorry to hear that, Panda. Very sorry to hear about the technical difficulties, but it appears like there is some sort of correlation to you moving back into your apartment. Which, well, I'm pretty sure you knew that yourself already. But, yeah. No, it's tough. It's tough. Because you want to participate in these things, obviously, but the connection, you're so dependent on the Wi-Fi connection actually being good. And especially since we were running this peer-to-peer system. Holy fuck, bro, we just got like two of the same character, okay. And then a guy that is just like the exact same, just with a mask. I feel like this would be a character for Lucas, not going to lie. Ryoma Sakamoto, okay, okay. And then this is goalkeeper I kept getting. I don't know who this green team is, but there's a shit ton of people I just got from it. Is that every town? Surely not, right? Is it the, no, it's the first team you play against, right? Yeah, okay. It's the first team you play against. Yeah, I see. This is a bug. Is it? What is this? What is this team? I'm at such a loss. Wait, is this is not the first team you play against in the Victory Road story mode, is it? No, because that's this team. That's with this girl. Okay, well, I'm at a loss. I don't know who that is, but sure. Yeah, I feel like that would be a character for you, Lucas. I feel like I clocked that pretty well. I'm not gonna front. Okay, one rare, nothing else. Perfectly fine. Yeah, see this girl. That's what you want. That's what you love to see. That's what you love to see. Good girl designs from Victory Road. That's beautiful. They're one of the teams in the Legendary Showdown on the Ares route. There's new teams that they added? Really? So they're just casually adding new teams. Okay, well we gotta go check that out then. If they just brought in brand new teams, then okay, all right. Hold up. Again, someone from this team. This guy twice, which, sure, don't care. Senbayama, W. Senbayama. And Noriaki Tobati. Sure. They were there when released? Oh, okay. So, do you ever play against them? No, right? I guess not, because they've been added in the Ares route for the Legend Showdowns, so... It's the Green Hill team who all collectively got sick to avoid getting clowned on by Hyzaki and Ares. Okay. Okay, that makes sense. So they are teams that appeared in Ares, I suppose? Just that have not had an appearance in the Chronicle route? I guess that would make sense. Let me finish Diamantis. They got Burn on here. Hold on. They were mentioned in the anime with some designs confirmed, but they made the full team in this game. Oh, that's cool, actually. Hold on. That's actually a cool move. For once, they did something good with Ares. And I think this is the constellation where literally all the goddamn Orient characters are on. Yeah, we got the Korean team, we got the Saudi Arabian team, we got Uzbekistan, I think. That's not Uzbekistan. This is... I don't care, actually. We got Brazil, China. Yeah, okay. We got all the Orient teams on here. Yeah, we do got the guy who goes nyan 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 dasto. That's true. That is true. Not cool. Yeah. Good fortune getting that guy specifically, I suppose. But okay, right. Some Galaxy representation. Yeah, we got Alice. Okay, not terrible. Not terrible. You have to pull a hero, of course, but pulling heroes is it's tough. It's tough. Well. Where is he? Tobitaka. Okay. As I was saying, there is a hero. Unfortunately, it is Hero Kabeyama. Of everyone I could have gotten as a hero, it's fucking Kabeyama, bro. Okay. I could have had Endo. I could have had Burn. I could even have had Clario. It is what it is. Kabeyama it is. Perchance I might need it for a Fable. That is actually a good point to bring up, Lucas. That is actually a good point. You never know. Maybe. Okay. Tobitaka's being put back down. He's done his job. Well, well, well. Asu Inam. Yep. Yeah. Fake Asuto. Okay. And that is that. Anything else? We are like close to completing. Sumitas, I suppose, is a possibility. I think Victoria is pretty close. Yeah, just one more. Let me just do 2 of those. When Hero Doff, when hell freezes over, when the pigs start flying, and when the Netherlands win a World Cup. So, never. But thank you for the proposition. Okay, Adult Fae. Interesting. I don't recall having him yet in that variant. Yeah, okay. The tower guy. Yeah, sure. Raika. Alright, come on. Pity pool on the Victoria Constellation. Let's see what we can do. No hero. Classic. Classic. But okay, Mama Chic deal is good. Nishiki from the Xanax Outsiders team. Okay. And Fudo as well. Yeah, from the same team. Okay. That's not bad. So how many bond stars am I at now? 177. I think that's pretty good. Yeah, Yummy, that's a good call. I am probably going to call it right here as well, but thank you so much for sticking around. You have a great night. We'll catch each other tomorrow. For the rest of you, this has been the Victory Road stream for this week. As I said, on Thursday, I will be doing a stream as well, but it will be Fire Emblem, so most of you will probably not be interested, but if any of you are interested, I highly recommend you check it out, because I think it's going to be pretty fun. Otherwise, next week, Tuesday, we have a new Victory Road stream, hopefully. I'm going to see what we're going to do for that. Most likely, it's going to be completing the Chronicle mode on all difficulties. But if a different idea crops up, then you will hear from me, I suppose, in due course. The name FatesFanboy is, in fact, for Fire Emblem Fates, Bunny. Yes, absolutely. So it will not be a surprise, probably, what we're going to do on Thursday. But that is all I will say. That is all I will say. But okay, that having been said, you all have a great night. Thank you all for coming out and playing against me. Again, it really makes these streams a lot more fun, so thank you all from the bottom of my heart. Take care, stay hydrated, and have a great night, everyone. Thank you once again, and goodbye.